I was born to be a legend. Be a legend. In the 60s would've jerked it with John Lennon. I told Theranos to make me an Eris clone. Now the Eris clone blowing up my flip phone. The song of the summer is too hot, so I dropped it in the fall to cool it off. I sold my third rock, then I bought a chain. Call up French Stewart just to ask about his day. When I'm in the club, I hit the squall pose. Kingdom Hearts theme is my ringtone. No, I'm never going home alone. Cause I keep a paramedic in my limo. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Buying mammoth tusks out in Shanghai. Illegal hunting trips in Zimbabwe. Lions, tigers, bears, me, oh my. Cooked them up with the homie guy, Fear Eye. Turning lions into Salisbury steak. Bear pate with the capers on the plate. Expensive sweater, man, it's made out of sheep. If I don't smoke K2 at night, I can't sleep. Gucci gym shorts, Gucci mustard stain. Sent a Gucci casket after John McCain. Rest in peace. Gucci hot dog, Gucci whole grains. Even when I struggled, I had Gucci hunger pangs. Gucci Nike, Gucci Adidas. I put the fucking Gucci pattern on a cheetah. Gucci HPV, Gucci diabetes. Gucci TED Talk with Gilbert Arenas. NBA. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. Smoking Ninja Turtle fresh out the sewer. Kush got me looking like French Stewart. Shorty real bad like a brain tumor. I never OD, man, that's just a rumor. My weed smelling like a Ninja Turtle sewer. Shorty shag my balls like Milwaukee Brewers. I'm so rich, man, I got like 50 credit cards. I keep a Grinch in a cage made with gold bars. I was born to be a legend. In the 60s would've jerked it with John Lennon. I told Theranos to make me an Eris clone. Now the Eris clone blowing up my flip phone. The song of the summer is too hot, so I dropped it in the fall to cool it off. I sold my third rock, then I bought a chain. Call up French Stewart just to ask about his day. When I'm in the club, I hit the squall pose. Kingdom Hearts theme is my ringtone. No, I'm never going home alone.
I'm giving you trouble.
Having it actually set up in a way to go. What's up, everybody? We're finally gaming after months of what did I get up to? After months of getting sick, after months of making gods, making kingdoms, doing all kinds of stuff, we're finally ready to play the first game. So I got Elliot, Oki, and Andrew here as the first three as we get going on this first game of Lore Club.
I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
A eucalyptus mint candle lit. The candle is ready to go. I got that stuff there. I got my whiteboard. I have dice. I have dice with mushrooms in them that my wife got me.
Whoa!
And
Should trip on those.
check out this drink spread. This drink spread's crazy. Check this out. I got a Christmas soda, I got a cranberry ginger ale, and I got a coffee.
Wow.
That's
I have a
wild
cranberry
spread.
splash ginger ale.
Ooh.
Or cherry splash.
How
you
is
take
the
a
cherry
sip?
splash one?
Can you
It's
take a
great.
sip of each drink
Yeah.
in one gulp?
Alana was saying how crispy this drink is. She says the only soda less crispy than this is Diet Coke. Or the only soda more crispy than it. All right, so that Christmas soda is wonderful and refreshing. I really like the Christmas soda because it lifts off your tongue. It's an easy palate, very smooth taste. With the coffee,
Sure.
I have an embarrassing coffee trait lately. I hope you guys don't think too much of it, but getting the really like sugary like cookie dough coffee creamer.
God.
You don't like that?
Should get
It's
that,
not. It's too much.
What don't
get some
you li-
dough ball.
Well,
Get
like,
some
what
dough
do you-
ball whiskey.
I said, I get it. You got to cut it because otherwise you're gonna get heartburn. You're
I
at that
got
age.
acid reflux. I am at. Thank
But
you.
I just need some. I just need some normal milk or some normal regular cream. Like I don't need birthday cake coffee.
I like,
but,
man,
you
the
know,
cookie dough coffee. I thought that too until you drink some of this shit.
Before we
You're
went
holy
live,
fucking smokes.
I said I was drinking a 0 sugar soda, and Elliot goes 0 sugar. That's not good.
It's not yummy. It's not yummy enough.
It's not tasty.
Elliot has to consider
is tasty.
calories. Elliot has to consider calories in this stuff. He needs all the calories.
Well, here's what I don't
he can
get. Elliot likes a gin and tonic, right? A gin and Elliot,
Oh,
Joel and
yeah.
tonic.
Yeah,
I do
gin
too,
tonic.
but I like dry and bitter stuff, and I like less sweet stuff. But then Elliot will just wake up and drink a full strength soda. He just balances it all out. I don't want
It's
that.
fucking delicious.
I like it balancing
Yeah, but
it all
the
out.
the 0 sugar cherry ginger ale is very sweet too. Like it's good. Tastes
All right.
sugary to me.
Just
All
want that
right.
sugar.
You guys ready to jump into the characters? You guys ready to kind of do it one at a time? I think we're gonna. In my head, I'm planning this out almost like a cinematic style intro style, where we kind of go on each one of you guys.
Branson has insisted that all of our characters are like JoJo characters, where they all have 8-packs. They are giantly jacked men. They have snatch waists. They have
I-
big
Very
asses.
I have.
effeminate poses.
What's a snatched waist?
Like a tight, small waist.
Okay, snatched meaning like you had a waist and somebody took it away.
Yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
sure.
implication?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I'm not a gay guy or
It's
a
really-
black woman, but
It's
I think so.
It's really funny to see like a really fit guy with a triangle dick muscle. Because somebody took his. Where does that guy's waist go?
who the fuck took his waist?
I imagine in America where every man has the freedom to look like a Chinese uncle in a heat wave and just pull their belly out of their t-shirt and walk around. I've been telling my wife doesn't like it when I say this, but it does not matter what I look like. I've decided that now. It just doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, you look pretty good. You look the best I've ever seen you, to be
That's true.
honest.
it's
You're,
funny,
you're literally the thinnest
You
I've
look
ever
handsome.
seen you.
You look
I lost a bunch
handsome.
of weight because I got very sick. So
Well, you lost weight before you got sick.
Yeah. I was doing like the basketball stuff for a while, but you know, I really don't. There's no way that made me lose weight. I had to have a bug or something in me because there's no way that was. I
You got a
really
tapeworm.
I wasn't
Yeah,
working that hard.
because you'd be like, I came home and I ate another candy bar. It's like, how the fuck are you losing weight? You have a
I don't know.
tapeworm?
I was not like really...
Charles and I got really mad because every day you would eat a candy bar and be like, you don't eat a candy bar every day. You're like, yes, I do. I needed 3 Musketeers.
I needed the
yummy.
calories during that day. I can't explain how it ends up that way, but there's a crucial. I have 15 minutes to spare. I need 300 calories. Let's go. Candy bars are fine for that. Like whenever like laborers eat candy bars all the time, that's fine. That's just going to
Yeah.
old-fashioned hard work. Enjoy the treat, my man.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of their union contract.
But you didn't have a job.
Right.
You just had a tapeworm.
Right. Maybe.
Mhm.
I don't know. Because did the tapeworm die? How'd the tapeworm die?
No, I think what it was is you just started exercising daily and you were eating less
Yeah.
shit all the time.
You
Mhm.
punched your stomach to kill the tapeworm.
That's right, Elliot.
That's how that works. I'm a doctor.
It's not how it works.
That is how it works. Elliott's friends with a lot of doctors. That's basically the same
Doesn't mean
thing, you
anything.
know.
Yeah.
It's basically
I
the
could call
same
them up,
thing.
be like, "Hey, how's this work?" And then they tell me the right thing, and I say,
Yeah.
"I believe differently," and that's how it works now.
Doctors famously love when you do that, by the way. Doctors famously enjoy when you request stuff as a friendship action. All right, let's jump into it. First up, I kind of want to focus. We're going to start here at the crack of daybreak. The sun is rising up on Pronger Valley. So, in the context of what Pronger Valley is, Pronger Valley was planned out with the help of Joel. So, Joel did a lot of the campaign roles where we decided the biome, all that stuff here. So, I want to do, before we get into it, I want to do a quick rundown of the biomes of Pronger Valley. So, right where you guys are at, this is the Quench. That's the tribe where you will be. That's at the Maitreya River, the intersection of the white Maitreya and the blue Maitreya coming together to form the Maitreya down there, ending in a delta where the Sons of Stevia are. This is, let me describe that kind of area. This area is known as the Blue Brush, a thick desert forest comprised of massive cactuses, Joshua trees, thorn bushes, and termite pillars. The Blue Brush is an ominous and strange place full of magical energy and restless spirits. Despite the magical undead chaos, life thrives. The Blue Brush is full of hawks, frogs, Gila monsters, deer, snakes, and roadrunners, and they are always fluttering about and being chased by undead spirits. If we look at some of these upper mesa areas right here, the upper mesas are arid highlands featuring near constant howling wind, cooler and reasonable temperatures at night. At night, you can feel a tinge of humidity. As you ascend into the mountains, the cactuses thrive or the cactuses die out and trees show up. You'll see alligator, juniper, and cypress trees struggle through arid soil. The lower desert, all of the kind of middle areas surrounding your guys' tribe, all of the open areas, all the flatlands, those are the lower desert. These arid, dry lands feature sparse vegetation with only a smattering of cactuses or dense, dry shrubs, filling an otherwise red landscape. Those who are wise might be able to scavenge some desert grapes or prickly pear. The wind and sun never cease, and the vultures never stop circling. While you might see an occasional cougar or an owlbear stalking their large territories, you're more likely to see a caravan of merchants or a raid of moss pigs. All right, so that's the kind of general area we have. We have an underground cave biome where you guys wouldn't know much about it. I'll talk a little bit about the coast to the bottom, too. The coast of Pronger Valley juts out into the Sea of Zoth, an underwater world with its own people, kingdoms, economies, and ecosystems. While the Karp are incredibly friendly, the Eska have taken to patrolling the coasts, butchering and robbing anyone unlucky to be found on the road. The coasts are beautiful with white-pink sand, sparse plant and bug life, palm trees, and flocks of cranes eating the constant streams of beached creatures that come out of the Sea of Zoth. Do you guys have any kind of questions about the biome of Pronger Valley, kind of what it looks like? I know we talked about this at length, but it's like southwestern kind of American style with open red, like iron-rich red dust kind of everywhere.
Badlands.
Yeah,
I'm good with
exactly.
it. No, I like that.
All right, and your guys sit at the delta of the most life-filled place within Pronger Valley. So your tribe, you are all members of the Quenched, and you guys all inhabit this area here. So let's go to an individual person here. We're going to cut to Zuma.
All right.
Zuma, let me know if you can see that.
This map,
Yep.
it looks like a river.
It looks like a river. You're at the very left end of it there.
I got it. Ooh, I can move.
Andrew's very loud. I'll turn him down a little bit. There we go. Whoopsie-doo. That do it everything normal? All right, we're good.
Testing.
I think you're good.
Check.
So the map's working for you, Elliott? You see Zuma there?
Yep.
You have control of him?
Yep.
All
I
right.
do.
Okay. It is around 7 a.m. on the outskirts of the Maitreya River. You are in the brush outside of town. You were woken up, Zuma, this morning by your boss. Let me pull this up real quick here.
Who's my boss?
Your boss, let me pull him out here so you can see the token. Your boss is a man named Bor-Ode, who is an orc that early this morning woke you up out of your cot. You are a humble young Quetzal that lives currently in the barracks, as your job as guard dictates that your residence be the barracks. You are
This bullshit.
You were woken up at 6 a.m. by this kind of dullard orc. This orc is notable because he's about 5'2", and all the other orcs are about a foot taller than him. Like all orcs in the Quenched Village, he has male pattern baldness at a rapid, alarming young age. He is waking you up at 6 in the morning. You are getting out of bed. Can you please tell us, what does Zuma look like? Describe your guy's general vibe.
Zuma is a Quetzal. He's bright blue. Kind of wears toned down brown. I don't know, like leather guard gear, studded with red and green embellishments. Got a yellow beak. Flightless bird man, bird feet, bird hands. I don't know. Has a bow, 2 scimitars.
Is he cool?
He likes to think that he's cool. He's got like a broken lute too that he tries to play, but it doesn't really work that well.
Okay.
He's kind of a lazy sack of shit.
Okay.
He doesn't he doesn't really like his job. He's just kind of along for the ride at this point. He's good at what he does, but he's lazy.
Mm-hmm. And it probably should be noted at this point, as we see this lazy guard kind of mucking through this river after this orc accosted him in the morning and basically said, you get woken up by Bor-Ode early in the morning. He tells you to get ready, get ready. He doesn't tell you what. Comes back for you as you're kind of getting ready to set out. He goes, the fucking Foldies are sending a paladin here today to kiss our ass. So they fucking told me that we gotta show these fuckers our best stuff. They want us to go out and get some red meat for the feast. I can't do it. My fucking lower back hurts. So Zuma, you gotta get out there, man.
Yeah, it's all right. Pain in the ass it is. Well, I have to do this.
Foldies.
I ain't doing this shit today. Fuck. All right.
And,
Slowly get up, put my boots on.
Slowly
I'll
gets you
I
up.
begrudgingly strap my semis to myself, put my bow on my back. I'm ready to go.
You head out of town, cross over the bridge. It's
This
still
shitty
very
fucking
early. We'll do a larger deep dive on what the Quench tribe looks like. But as you kind of move through, you go over a series of docks, a series of bridges. There's people paddling gondolas all over. It's a very well integrated irrigation and kind of like water transportation system in a Bronze Age climate. You're able to get to the edge of town here. And you are in the lower desert. So you see the biome around you as you kind of realize that this is typically where you head to for your hunting grounds. Give me a perception or investigation check.
All right, let's see
First roll.
That's a 13.
First roll is a 13. All right. You see 2 horns at your feet. A pronghorn shed his antlers very, very recently. You can tell that it's recent because the horns still have velvet on it. You would be able to see that as you kind of look on the path, you can see that after shedding the velvet, it crossed the river. And as you look down, you see at the very end of the map here, you see a pronghorn with recently shed antlers that is standing there at the bank of the river. Give me a perception check as well.
Another perception check. Oh, that's better. It's a 21.
21's pretty good. So as you kind of, even if you're lazy, you have some innate skill in this. You look at the pronger horns, you kind of see the velvet trace. It goes around the other side of the banks, and then you see the pronghorn there. Your eyes dart over, and you also immediately see a roadrunner rooster, a large roadrunner. These are about the size of ostriches. Taking one head on would probably be like an even match for you, whereas the pronghorn would not fight back. But as you're kind of looking through this, you see something a little bit more suspicious. I don't know if you can see that on your map. You see these yellow fuckers up here. You see some moss
yellow guys.
hogs that are stealthing this way. They're heading up the riverbanks away from you. There appear to be, you rolled pretty well, so there appear to be somewhere between 7 and 10 of them, and they appear to be armed to raid. So you were instructed to get some meat, but you see these well-armed moss hogs moving down the river towards the tribal village.
So they're heading to our village.
Yeah.
Appear
Not
to
at like
be-
a breakneck pace.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'd have to keep up with them.
I'm gonna forgo
guy's
my
not here.
I'm gonna forgo my hunting duties to follow the moss hogs stealthily.
Stealthily, give me a stealth roll.
Try to sneak by them. Uh-oh, that's not good. It's an 8.
Oh no.
Well, they have disadvantage. Just gonna do flat wisdom with disadvantage. And they don't see you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Sometimes 8 is good enough.
Sometimes 8 is good enough when their perception is a 4 that they rolled. All right. So as you're kind of following them along, you see them kind of shifting through the shrublands. You see them stop and kind of poke their heads up to check every once in a while. Is your general game plan to follow them until they get closer? Are you trying to get ahead of them to warn people, or what do you want to do?
I think Zuma's mostly concerned. Yeah, I would guess that Zuma probably is like following them for a little bit to make sure that they're actually like going to our village. You know, I don't want to cause any false alarms because that would be a pain in the ass
Okay.
to deal with. But yeah, if they definitely look like they're heading, I'm gonna eventually like try to get around them and head back to the village to let Chief Borode know.
It definitely
Or-
looks like after you follow them for about another 5 minutes, it seems like they are headed directly. They're following the riverbank specifically to get to your village.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna probably try to whenever there's like a nice place to cross the river, I'm gonna probably try to cross the river so I don't have to engage with them at all, and
Okay.
then break back to the village and go warn Borode and whoever else I would know to warn about the.
All right, give me
In-
a stealthy break or an athletics break. Athletics would just be you're running out of there. You would be able to get to a point where they're not going to hurt you. They're not going to catch up to you.
Yeah, let's do stealth 'cause I'm a little better at that. That's a 14.
All right,
Pretty
I'm going to
good.
take that as a win without rolling because they did a 4 last time. I don't think they're too preoccupied. All right, you are able to start making your way back to the tribal village. You have beat them. You have about I'd say you got about a 2-minute. You're able to beat them about 2 minutes before they get there.
All right.
All right, and then next up, we are going to go ahead and cut to Oki. We're going to cut to Brother Jubal. So let's go back here. All right. So right now, I'd say I'm moving your guy all the way up there, Zuma. Right now, Brother Jubal is currently at Brother Enoch's home. So we see Brother Jubal at home. The home that he is in a small hut with a small garden centered around a carefully managed spring. Brother Enoch is reading something and studying intently. Or no, I'm sorry. Brother Jubal is sitting there. What is Brother Jubal doing when Brother Enoch enters? This is around, I'd say, 9 a.m. And 9 a.m. means you've slept in if you haven't done shit today.
I imagine I've been summoned here. That would be the reason why I'm here. I tend to kind of, while I respect Brother Enoch, I tend to kind of loathe being called in because it usually means I'm going to be reamed out for not fulfilling my duties because I'm following my passion. So I'm just kind of waiting for Brother Enoch to finish whatever he's attending and deal with me and deal with whatever the situation is.
Brother Enoch just kind of walks in. Let me show. Let's show Brother Enoch as well. Let's get these NPCs out here. You see Brother Enoch shows up right there. Brother Enoch kind of looks at you and smiles. He puts his hands on his hip. Brother Enoch is a classic friar body shape. Classic balding. We're really dealing with just a classic monk outlook here on Brother Enoch. Brother Enoch smiles. He says, "Come on, Jubal. It's nearly 9. What are you still doing here? Do you not have any duties? You need to interact with the people."
Well, first off, I am interacting with the people. That's where you're wrong. I'm touching their hearts with music.
Oh, I don't think this music thing's gonna catch on, Jubal. I really don't. I don't think.
Oh,
Listen,
that's actually where you're wrong.
Have you
It
been-
is
have you
catching
been
on.
working
It's
on
catching
it?
on fast. Yeah, I've been working on it. I've been working on it very hard. I've been practicing basically every day for the last 150 years. So
if
yeah,
I
I
let
think I'm
you play
practicing.
something for me, will you help me with the task I gotta do?
Sure. Yeah, I think you could really maybe learn something about real music for once.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my little bone harp that I have,
Okay.
or more of I guess a bone harp / flute kind of thing. It's kind of a combination.
How do you hold it?
You kind of hold it outwards, and you kind of like lightly tap the ribs of it while also blowing into a section on it at the
So
same
it
time.
sounds a little something like this.
Yeah.
And Brother Enoch sits there. Roll me a performance check.
Yeah, let's see. See how this goes.
Ooh, that's
That's
great.
a 4.
Why is it not picking up on it? Yeah, well, it'll shift. All right, yeah, a 4, brother. Okay. All right, you got it out of your system.
No, I didn't.
You want to play it
doesn't.
again?
No, it doesn't leave the system. That's where you're not kind of understanding where I'm coming from.
Listen, I just came back here to get my shepherd's hook. All right, people are talking about you. They're saying you're not doing nothing. I got a task to do. I got to get one of the Semblas out of the water shrine. My gondola's nearby. You want to come?
Yeah, that'll get you off my back. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
come with
yeah.
you.
I think that'll. Yeah. Brother Enoch has a position of authority in the town. He is one of the 10 elders. He is the water elder, which means it's his responsibility to take care of the irrigations and the waterway. You guys walk off of the path, go down past the kind of
Should-
Quetzal homestead.
Should I describe Brother Jabal? Slightly?
Yeah. Give us what he looks like,
he
how
is-
he carries himself, how tall he is.
He is a dark-skinned man. He's got a balding head as well, horseshoe, kind of messy beard, all of this kind of lunar blue color. He's got these long flowing robes. He's barefoot.
Uh-oh.
And he's got this pendant on his neck that's the shape of the destroyed moon. What was the name of that moon again?
Oh shit.
The
Oh my god, I gotta
Helfin,
open
something
a
like
Word
that.
document.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Making
god.
him do
Come on.
homework.
Hold on.
Or
there's-
master.
You guys would not. I will say the one thing that I've learned from this is you guys would not believe how much lore we have at this point.
That's too
Moon.
much.
The green one is Thodholm, Zaris, and fucking hell. Where's the third moon?
Hellel. It's
Hellel.
Helel.
There we go. Hellel. That was the third.
I have
moon.
I have a pendant of Hellel, and I basically, since it's no longer there, I turn it, and I can like change the shape of it to waning gibbous to kind of translate how it would look in the sky if it was still there.
All right. I somehow made your shit freeze, Oki. Let's do this real quick.
Looks like Ellie's getting twisted.
Is that
Extreme.
Oh shit, that exists. I didn't know about
8%, baby. Blue raspberry flavored.
Get fucking twisted.
Uh-oh. Did I fuck it up?
I made a cup of Joe. Branson inspired me.
Oh man, I had to get a cup of Joe though.
I just bought a new bag of coffee today, so I was like, hey, let's give this a spin.
How's it
I've been
taste?
off the coffee for a long time too, but I
Why
got
is it still showing Okie is frozen?
tastes good. You know,
Oh.
I made it in the French press.
Do you want me to reset my
Oh,
camera
nice.
on Discord?
Yeah, let's see if that does anything.
Uh-oh.
No, it's still showing it. I gotta just open up a whole new thing. Here on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Otherwise, it's gonna bother me the whole time. This is why I got good at streaming, you know?
Yeah. Technical difficulties. Brought to you by Twisted Tea Extreme. 8% alcohol, blue raspberry flavored.
Brought to you by Fruity
Blue-
Ginger
I
Ales.
love blue raspberry.
That's not tea yet. It's like not even tea at that point.
No,
It's just
it's
like
just
this is blue. This is blue bullshit.
This
I
just
guess
tastes like
cool.
bullshit.
Uh-oh. Now it's showing the whole shit of my shit.
Keep it twisted.
Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Showing all the crazy Discord channels you're in,
Mm-hmm.
where you send your nudes to people. Branson's
I
famous
love-
nudes.
Oh my god. Have you guys seen my nudes?
I got one on
Seriously.
accident once.
No, I
Have
haven't.
you guys seen my nude is fucking crazy. People are saying my new nude is everything. All right, where were we? Brother Jabal.
I was leaving with Brother Enoch.
All right. He leads you to the river in this little gondola, and Brother Enoch's a very jovial guy. As he's paddling up the river, he's using his magic essentially to propel the boat at a very gentle rate instead of paddling. And he's doing a lot of Miss America style waving. As you guys enter into the main hub of this area, let me do a quick description of it.
While he's doing that, I'm kind of hanging out the side of the boat and just letting my hands lazily stream through the water.
Are you guys both lazy guys?
No, I am.
No, both Oki and Elliot are lazy guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As you near the Maitreya River, the dusty red landscape full of road runners and cactuses blooms into a verdant yellow-green, well-irrigated marsh village as two rivers collide and form one. At the center of the three rivers, a large stone tower looms over the landscape. Personal use gondolas row under massive dock structures with ropes and bridges spanning from bank to bank. The sun is hot, the air is humid and filled with the cacophony of life. Crickets, birds, cussing fishermen, massive grunting semblas all make a racket while the easy trickle of the river continues on. So you guys head up this way. You would be able to spot, we're going to leave him here for now, but you're able to see at the top of the stone structure, as you guys go under, you see Void and Tolarak, the North Star, on top of the Tribunal building. And as you turn the corner here, you guys are going to come to the Water Shrine. And we're going to go ahead and hold it for there as we are going to cut to Void for a second. Let me pull that up. Okay. Void is standing on top of a tall stone structure at the center of the river with Tolarak the North Star, the albino leader of the Orcs of the Quenched. Tolarak is young and powerful and the only orc in the village that does not have male pattern baldness. So Tolarak's even kind of younger than you, Void. He is this prophesized orc. As we know, the orcs in this tribe, if they are born albino, they are considered blessed and given leadership almost immediately. You guys are standing out looking at the whole town. Real quick, Oki, if you want to help me talk a little bit about, as we look at how the town is kind of spread out from the center here, you guys see the markets to the south, you see the Quetzal, kind of homestead here. That's where they're growing their new forest. You can see here, this is where the forge and all of the kind of smiths are located. But to the north and almost everything other than the common house here is where all of the residential, sprawling, irrigated river systems are. So I know, Oki, you were saying a lot of this drew from Iraqi marsh-style homes.
Yeah, somebody in the chat kind of posted them, and yeah, they're kind of these just marshy, grass islands, little things that have homes built on top of them. And we're all kind of living on the river, even though they're like boat homes basically. And
Yeah,
we're
and
just kind of
within this
going in between
culture,
them.
within this tribe, gondolas are not like property. There's just gondolas everywhere. People are always taking gondolas and going somewhere. Gondolas are just kind of left around. It's not. It's like bikes where you wouldn't have to worry about whose bike it is. Nobody really gives a shit. People just drop gondolas wherever. But within the majority of the town, let's go over some of the areas here before we get into Void too much. Let me do this.
I wanted to show the chat. I dropped an image in the Discord chat.
I think it's also the Semblas move our islands around for us too.
Yes, definitely.
Oh wait, that doesn't. That did it. The other one. Oh well, who cares? Whoops.
Just drag the tab over. It'd work.
All right. So at the top here, where you guys are at, is the River Tribunal. So the River Tribunal rises out of the center of the Maitreya River on a large stone base. Here is where the tribunal meets and makes decisions regarding the tribe, with Tolarak representing the orcs, Akna, which is Zuma's mother, representing the Quetzal, and First the Third representing the humans. A large council hall fits members of the public as well as 10 elders that assist in governance of the land. So in terms of this environment, it's mostly residential. This is all smithing stuff here. Right here is the Semblas pit. When we were doing traits for this tribe, we ordered a domesticated beast. We rolled for a domesticated beast. And the one we made up is called the Semblas, which are essentially huge capybaras that are very, very difficult to control and very territorial.
Violent.
They're sort of like hippos in terms of if we could ever domesticate hippos. Something along those lines. So we have Void here at the top with Tolarak. Tolarak has called you up here, Void. You are one of his young paladins. Tell us a little bit about Void. Tolarak is staring in a classic, elder, arms behind the back facing the water. What does Void look like as he comes up there, called there by there for paladin duties?
Void is a very tall, like 6'4", 6'5", blue-gray orc paladin. He's young. I think he's like 80, which is young for an orc. He was a smithing apprentice working with his father, who works in the forges. I think we decided that the humans kind of, when they started trading stuff more with the orcs, they found the orcs have an affinity for smithing due to like their strength and stamina. So the orcs are kind of like the best at it. And Void's father is smaller than him. He looks similar, but he's an actual smith, and he works in the forges. And Void's plan was to become one too. But Tolarak saw his size and his strength and made him a paladin. And he is a paladin, Oath of the Ancients, which means he serves the earth, the land, and is sort of affiliated with nature. I think that makes sense with our campaign because we're kind of like druids and shamans and all that stuff. And Void is, he wears like, his black leathers mostly. And his like battle armor is like larger black leather armor set, like large paladins and stuff. Right now it's a little bit more casual.
He has called you up here early in the morning. He apparently has something on his mind. What you know about Tolarak is he's very, very self-critical. He's very young. He thinks he has to save everyone pretty much immediately. He thinks if he doesn't save everyone... This is not the first time he has called you up here, Void. I'd say about once every 2 weeks he calls you up here and he's looking very grimly out at the water. He is only 32 years young. For orcs, that's basically like 17. He has called you up here again and is staring grimly out. As you turn, he is already talking. If we are to find the Soulfire Forge, Void, it will take everything from us. We need strength. I wish to test my strength against yours. Would you care to match my blade with your hammer this morning? And he is aiming to duel you again. This is about the 4th time he has invited you over in the morning, expressly wishing to duel you.
Yeah, I mean, if Void has to oblige, he serves his elder who's younger than him. In response, Void kind of raises an eyebrow and kind of just goes like, and then reaches for his large like warhammer off his back.
All right. He is going to draw his blade. He is going to stare you down. And the entire time, he's really circling you. He's kind of just talking about the Soulfire Forge. He's like, if I don't find this, I have to do it. I have to get stronger to appease my ancestors. I have to be the one that does this. And he is going to draw his blade, and he's going to take a swing at you. So are you taking a swing back? Are you deflecting? What are you kind of thinking?
No, I'm in complete defense mode. I'm just gonna stance up and try to block.
All right, he rolled a crit 1. I'm not facing that. He fucked up.
That's
He
fucking
threw his
awesome.
Sword
Come
in
on.
the water. He is currently on the 2nd store. He swings after you. You went under it, clips his arm, and he throws it in the water. He gets very. He is an albino orc, but he gets very red in the face.
Did he like fall or anything?
He threw his sword in the water, but he did not.
Is that
fall.
just going straight down the river then?
Yeah, it's just going straight into it. Just sinks immediately. He just kind of stares at it for a second. I'm sorry, Void. I just want to find the Soulfire Forge so bad, you know?
Void is just like looking at the water where the sword was, and then he's like,
We must show patience, my lord.
Give me a perception roll, Void.
1 sec. I'm gonna use my actual dice.
Well-
'cause I don't...
What a commitment to a character voice so early.
What is my? Sorry, I gotta check my stat for. That's a 15.
All right. Tolarak doesn't see this, but you're able to see it. You're right here at the River Tribunal, right here at a sort of tavern, fishing dock kind of food place known as King Food East. You see a disturbance. You are seeing 3 elderly men that you know as Shem, Ham, and Japheth fighting. These are 3 800-year-old human triplets that are that all run 3 different restaurants in town. They have all converged at one of their restaurants at King Food East, and you see them currently tussling on the dock. Tolarak does not see this.
Void is going to. He's looking up there, and he's like,
To the northwest.
All right, yeah. What do you see? What do you see, Void?
he's just gonna point at the fight like the
Oh,
humans.
Sham, Ham, and Japheth are getting into it. All right, well we better get over there. Yeah, we better get over there. Let's go check it out. Come on, we'll go take care of this. And he's gonna start heading down the tribunal. You guys circle down these stone staircases to get to the dock. Tolarak's just kind of chilling along this way. He says hi to people. Tolarak's a very well-liked young man as he kind of continues there and starts heading towards there. As you guys arrive, we're going to go ahead and move everyone here. All right. We get you guys set up. Void going to roll here. Tolarak here. We got this guy here. We got this guy here.
I like this map.
We got Brother Jabal right there.
It's fancy.
Look at this guy.
And we got Zuma coming in right here. All right. So as we see, are you guys all able to see everything on the map?
Yeah.
Do you guys all have control of your tokens?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
I do.
So I'm going to do this order of operation, but I'm going to do it out of the order we've been doing. So it's going to be Andrew first. Actually, order of arrival will be Oki, Andrew, Elliott. All right. So we're going to start with Oki first. So Oki, you're the first one to arrive on this. You guys paddle up to your docks here. You guys are currently on this boat right here. Do you have the right to move this token?
I can't move the boat. I can move my guy though.
Okay, well. All right, just move your guy. I'll move him under. You guys pull up on the boat. You see that the water shrine has this gigantic Sembla, one of the workhorse Semblas that have like the mount and stuff on their back, has escaped their pen and is just chilling at the water shrine. It is rolling around. It's not really bothering anybody, but nobody can pray there, and it knocks stuff over. All this delicately set up stuff of plants, berries, stuff for the river has been put there, and the Sembla just keeps rolling it over and knocking it off. They've asked Brother Enoch to take care of it. He's kind of testing you at this point as you guys kind of stroll up. He gestures to you. Let me see what you got, Brother Jabal.
All right.
Get this thing out of here. Get it back to the pen. Take care of the water shrine. I'll be here if you need anything, but I'm leaving this one on you.
I'm going to kind of stand up in the canoe. It kind of shakes a little bit underneath me, kind of a little rattled. Brother Jabal, this is a big responsibility. He's not used to these. He's going to step forward and he's going to begin casting a spell.
Oh, all right. Let's hear it.
Speak with animals.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You're able to successfully cast that. That'll go down to one of the spell slots for today, but you have the ability to communicate with animals.
Right. And
what is it? Let's say this, because this is the first spell that's been cast. What does it look like? And this is the number one fucking most important question, Oki. What color is your magic?
Well, so he's a moon druid, or he's not a moon druid yet, but he's training under the circle of the moon. It's kind of this deep, sonorous, like blue kind of, but it's like a nostalgic blue, because the moon that we follow does not actually exist in the sky anymore. Mm-hmm. So he's kind of holding his amulet close, and this kind of deep, sonorous blue kind of goes to his eyes, and they kind of glow a little bit. And I imagine as the spell starts working, I can kind of, if the Sembla is making any noise, I can kind of start hearing.
It's making a lot of noise.
What is it? Is it saying anything in particular?
Oh, it's rolling around. If you want to give me like insight, maybe.
Let's
give
do
me
that.
an insight or a nature.
I would give so much money to be able to smoke and talk with a Sembla.
That's dope.
God damn it!
You don't know what this thing's complaining about, but you know it's complaining.
I'll just start speaking up. Brother Sembla, tell me, what is your will?
I ate my stomach. Oh, God.
You have a tummy ache?
I ate too many of the black potatoes.
Do you need medicine? Can we provide that for you?
You make me throw up.
All right. I'm going to approach now.
Just stick your hand out.
Could I do like a medicine check to try to...
Yeah.
I imagine I have like some herbs and stuff that I could
You can
use to induce
you can flavor it up however you want. You can make this,
I have a pack of herbs next to me, and I'm choosing all of the emetics that I have that I can use to make this Sembla vomit. What the fuck? What is wrong?
Let's see.
I rolled a 1.
I'm not a great druid.
Hey, it was able to muster. I mean, the Sembla was trying. So even if you didn't like essentially get down in there, the Sembla was able to, with your assistance, just.
I don't think I was suicidal enough to like stick my arm down the Sembla, even though I'm speaking with it. I kind of like put it in front of him and encouraged him that he could eat these herbs and things.
And when the Sembla pukes, it immediately pukes this weird, like, purple stream of food. You could immediately see what the problem was there. And Brother Enoch, all right, pretty good. You still got to get this thing out of here.
Gonna look to the Sembla and say, hey, it's time to go home.
We're going home?
Follow us. Yes, we're going home.
Give me an animal handling with advantage.
Okay.
Just hold on. We're going home.
All right, yeah. This Sembla, this is a domesticated animal. It's bigger than everyone, so it really just chooses if it listens to people. But
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
so domesticated. It doesn't have its dog in it anymore. It wants to listen. It wants to be told where to go. It immediately starts swimming sort of after there. And at the same time as it's leaving, you're able to see arriving is one of the other Quetzal. This is Elder Zuzu, who is in charge of the Sembla. But as the Sembla swims out and starts following you guys as you go a little bit, he kind of just lets you handle it and doesn't really look too much. While we have that going on, while that's finishing, we are going to have Andrew. Void is showing up. So, Void, what you saw right around the docks here is the two guys basically busting in. You don't see them. They're on the inside of King Food East now. What's your approach? There's people kind of treating it like it's not a big deal.
I mean, if these guys are known to do that,
yeah, these guys get in fights about once a month. They're so old that they have to be broken up because they can just die. So it's like, it's almost just like, they shouldn't be fighting.
and there's people outside here. Are they like working and stuff? Like,
yeah, can you
like
see the map?
market areas? Yeah.
So these are all people that are either fishing or eating at King Food East.
Void's just gonna walk up to the dock and like ask someone, like one of the people out here working or fishing, and be like,
"They're inside." All
right. Yeah, they probably know I'm a paladin. Like Grozy said, I'm a beat cop, basically.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna head in.
You're more like you have slightly more prestige than like Zuma would have. Zuma would be the beat cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you deal more with interpersonal stuff, where Zuma's more fighting like
I probably am more political in ways.
All right, so as you approach, you see that Shem and Ham are currently holding Japheth in a full Nelson and punching his stomach. These three men are 732 years old. They are all completely identical. They have the same haircut, the same clothes, and they get very agitated if they wear anything different. They are also always fighting. They don't appear to be doing much damage to each other, but these things can get out of control. There was one time where Japheth had a headscar for like 5 years.
They're brothers, right?
Yeah, they're triplets.
So Void's gonna walk in. He's gonna kind of push up the door loudly so he gets noticed.
Roll me an intimidation.
17.
Oh, okay. So let's see. They might. All right. As you kind of come in, you do a 17. You slam the door really intimidatedly. That holds them up for a little bit. Japheth was about ready to punch him square in the stomach, and they turn and look at you. Oh no! Don't let him get any mercy this time. We're gonna do it this time.
Void just, staring like unamused. He's just like,
unhand your brother.
Shem is going to try to, or Japheth is going to try to escape, and Shem is going to try to hold him. And yeah, they're still holding him good like that. They look at Shem and Ham look at you. I don't care if you have to kill me. I don't care. I'm sick of this guy's bullshit.
Can Void pick up both of them by the scruff of their like shirts?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
I'm gonna just do the roll.
You have to beat a 12, and you can get both of them in the air. All right.
That's a
You're-
9 soft roll.
You're
and then
able to
plus
get
3.
Shem. You're able to get
What's
Shem.
your strength modifier?
Plus 3.
Oh, you did get a +3? Okay, yeah. Then you can lift both of them up. You grab them by the scruff of their neck. He's going to choose to... He is still hanging on. You grab them up, but now he's holding this one still. So he has not let go. And they are getting agitated. They are getting old man, like, evil faces. Like, you know when old men go like that, and they think it means something?
Mm-hmm.
These 3 732-year-old triplets are ready to die.
Void is gonna walk outside and just throw them onto the ground.
Throw them onto onto the docks.
Yeah, like just like toss them like kind of out the door,
All
or like
together or in a pile.
yeah, in a pile. Just like shove them all out.
All right, we got 3 of them in a pile here.
He gets discounts at this place. He takes care of the shop.
He does. Okay, that's gonna be a fail.
Well, isn't one of them the owner of this shop?
Yeah, the guy that's getting beat up is the owner.
There you go.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, they do this at every restaurant. They've done this so many times. All right, they are on the edge there. Japheth is knocked out. Japheth knocked out. The other 2 are struggling, squirming. These 2, now it appears that even though they were fighting the third one, the 2 of them that are still remaining have now gone for each other. All right, and around this time, Elliott, Zuma has arrived, out of breath, about 2 minutes ahead of the Moss Pigs that are coming straight to this situation. You immediately hear a scuffle. You see Tolarak sort of watching Void deal with the 3 triplets. You can hear some kind of grunting of the Semblas from the water shrine. But you know that these guys are about 2 minutes away. So it's your call what you want to do. Just tell me what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'll immediately run to the docks, and I just look over what's happening. Just yell out, "Oi, dickheads! There's some more Seds coming, Moss people, whatever the fuck they're called. Oh, shit, I'm tired. Somebody needs to take care of these Moss hogs."
As you say that, you can see kind of some of the villagers scurry away. Tolarak kind of draws his blade and sets up, kind of starts immediately going like, "Where are they coming from? I'm ready for this. We must defend our people, Zuma. We must."
Oh, yeah, you should defend everyone. I'll just take a quick rest here. Let's sit down.
The villagers are starting to scram out to the north side a little bit here. Void, you're able to hear all of this as Zuma approaches. You have these 3 guys laying one guy unconscious and 2 guys, Shem and Ham, still laying on top of each other, kind of half-ass wrestling. I would say, give me a perception check, Brother Jabal.
Absolutely.
I'm just sitting on the stairs, catching my breath. Holy shit, okay.
I can't roll above 5 today. If I didn't have advantage on that animal handling, I got a crit 1 too.
Well, Brother Enoch got a 17. He slaps you on the shoulder and points over, and you see Zuma and Void. You see these 3, but you basically see Tolarak panicking. Tolarak kind of getting ready and being hyper vigilant, which people are kind of used to. But you can see he's kind of more pointing towards Zuma, like something's up with Zuma. But what do you do when he says that?
Maybe before we stop at the Sumbla pit. Hey, Sumbla, that way. And I'm going to point him in the direction of Kingsfood East.
Right.
I'm going to start rowing in that direction to see if we can see what's going on over there.
Guys, 1, 2. All right, so you guys make it about halfway through. You get to the lower banks here. Once it gets this far, the Sembla is basically kind of walking on, is able to kind of put their feet down and walk. The Sembla is kind of doesn't really know what's going on. The Sembla is just happy to be obliging you.
Yeah.
All right. So we have, I'd say, about 1 minute to make preparations. You guys are all on the same page. These guys are kind of doing this. If anybody wants to deal with them, they really wouldn't be making preparations. So you guys have a minute until these ambushers arrive. What are you thinking?
I want to get over to that bank with the Sumbla and kind of just tell it to sit and wait.
Yeah, you would be able to get the Sembla here. Get the... Oops. How do you get...
And I'll tell Brother Enoch, you should not be... At your age, you shouldn't be out here in the heat of this.
You're right! And he's you're right. I'll get the Sembla back. Don't worry, just hold off. I'll take care. You'll be all right, Brother Jabal. This is what you're meant to do. As he's kind of getting away.
Just gonna shake my damn head and.
I don't know about the music. The music can do.
When Boyd comes out, he saw everyone. So I'm gonna just head back to where Tolarak and there are.
All right.
Elliot, I'm sorry. What's your character's name again? My
Zuma with an X.
Zuma. Yeah, I'm gonna put a hand on the back of Zuma and just kind of show that I'm here.
Oh,
how you doing, partner?
He did throw his sword in the river.
I'm doing all right. It's a little out of breath, Things are going okay. It's some about 7 to 10 moss hogs on the way.
Not good.
Yeah, I figured I would. I was thinking, I should take him on, headstrong. But then I was like, that's too many for me. It's one Zuma versus 10 moss hogs. That's not a good odds.
All right. You would be able to basically, I want everybody that's looking to see if they're coming, give me a perception check. See how good you can catch these guys. Are you guys trying to pretend you don't know somebody's coming, or?
I don't know. I just came up and I acknowledge Zuma and Jubal with a nod as I walk up to them.
Okay.
But I don't see them yet.
Yeah, I'll explain the situation and I'll go and hide in these bushes over here. Oh God, I'm moving.
Yeah, I'm trying to act natural, and I'm kind of just in a hushed tone to avoid moss hogs coming.
What I'm on the lookout.
Natural. They don't know we know they're there yet.
Hey, I'll roll like shit too.
You see 2 runts sneaking through as kind of the foreguard here. You see a larger one start stepping up in the back, and you can see one kind of creeping down here.
Could they see the Sumbla from their angle?
Right now, with where the Sembla's at, not really. But the second the Sembla would move out past here, then they would see it.
Yeah.
So they are slowly creeping in.
Yeah, they're pretty close at this point. I think
you only see 4
to...
in this one right now.
Zeke.
Who do we go?
So right now it's free action. If anybody just wants to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast one with my longbow.
All right, let me hit the threat music. We are engaged in the first battle. Go ahead and roll your free action, Elliot, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Attack roll. That's a crit 20.
Oh my God.
Roll your damage.
Damage roll. A critical hit. That's 16 damage. One of the little guys.
Describe your kill.
What does this guy look like? Like one of the little ones up front?
So here's what the Moss Hogs were created for the campaign by Joel. They are based off of water bears and tardigrades. Essentially what they are is they are ancient, primitive humans who ate the water bears, who ate the moss pigs. And they slowly started degenerating into little 8-armed, sort of like mealy-mouthed goblin people. They have yellow skin, they are small, they have multiple arms, and they are a society governed by survival of the toughest. So Joel came up with these guys.
Oh, they're gross. All right,
They're
this first one.
gross.
He's a weird little blockhead. Tardigrade head. I just fire an arrow and shoot straight through it.
All right, yeah, it gets smoked. Let's put that. How do you put the dead over somebody? I always just draw an X over them. I like that better.
Yeah, you see the arrow pierces straight through it. Whatever color of blood it has, it just shoots out through the back, anime style, slow
Yeah, the
motion.
blood shoots out, and that's fucking pretty good for a first action. All right, everybody, roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it was just his free action. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
he got
Where's
the
my
jump on him,
initiative?
so we got one free action.
How do I roll initiative? Where's that at? Okay.
If you guys were all holding too, I guess you guys would get free actions too.
It's saying no. That's fine. It's saying there's no combat. All right. I'll just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll. I don't know how to do that one.
Don't
so
worry.
it'd be plus your dex.
It's So 13 base.
All right.
Oops.
Yeah, mine's a 7.
Wait, it's slash. I forgot. 14 plus 4. That's 18 for me.
I
Wow.
forgot your fucking initiative rocks.
I would like to, if it's okay, I would like to switch my initiative with Void because I can do that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you can do that. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's cool.
Is that cool with you, Andrew?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so let me rewrite that. 18 void first, then we are doing Oki, and then we are doing monsters, and then we are doing Zuma. All right, so first up then, first move is going to be Void. Void, you currently see 3 living moss pigs that are currently running to engage you.
All right, I'm going to approach this one right here in front of me.
Yeah. All right.
And let me I got to find the part of my page.
Go to the equipment.
There we go. I am going to swing my Warhammer at this one.
Go nuts.
Yeah, beat the fuck out of him.
All right, that's a hit. What is the push? Ah, okay. Oh shit! You rolled the wrong. Roll the other hand.
Oh, is that the one?
That's the
Oh,
one-handed hammer. That's the one-handed hammer.
oh, that's the maul. My bad. All right.
Yeah. Well, you are just roll damage because you already hit on. Just roll damage.
This guy's got 2 hammers.
It's a big hammer swinger.
Shit won't pull it up.
Yeah, I can do it.
It's a
2d6
character called
plus
Hammer
3.
Swinger. I
9
heard about
damage.
once.
So, Andrew, describe your kill as you come through on this other runt.
Void very casually walks up to it, and it's basically just like smashing a rat for him. Just
Yeah.
drops it onto him, squashes into yellow, like disgusting lysed blood. That's why they're yellow, I imagine. Like they're jaundiced.
Yeah.
So just like just
John is so bad.
just disgusting, rotten red blood cells are just burst into yellow lies, and it's just like it's just stinky, gross goo.
I was gonna ask what their guts look like.
Yeah. Very
Branson could say.
Very like viscous, very like almost watery. It's like they're
thin membranes.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
It's not. You can see every fucking thing. But yeah, you bash him good. He goes flying. That's gonna be Oki. You're up, brother Jabal. You see 2 larger ones that are still coming in. You see more guys coming closer.
I'm going to kind of get ready. I touch my amulet again, my moon amulet, and I'm going to cast Entangle.
All right. What do I roll for that? A creature in the area must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. All right.
So I put it there basically, so
Gotcha.
all of those like trees and the brush come alive and start like wrapping animals around, or wrapping these freaks in tendrils. And yeah, I think they just roll a strength saving throw.
We got a succeed. Okay. And they are restrained. If they pass, they're what? They're good?
I think they're good. Yeah. But that stays there, I guess. So anyone else that runs in there,
What's important is
It's difficult
terrain. So they would have 15 move speed throughout it.
And yeah, anyone that else comes through there, I believe,
Yeah, it
continues to
stays
have
up.
difficult terrain.
Is it a concentration one?
Yeah,
it is.
concentration.
All right, then we're good. Okay, so then any bonus actions?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, so it's going to be the monster's turn. So this guy's going to have the ability to move 1, 2 to get out of there. And then he's got 10. So he'll be able to just barely reach void. We are going to have him swing with his club. A 19 is going to hit you. He is going to do 5 damage to you, Void, as he comes in out of the brush with this big stone club rage, with his 2 arms holding it and 6 other arms just fucking flailing, and is going to come down and bash you for 5 damage there.
These guys are freaks.
This guy is going to currently
He can use his
restrained.
action to make another strength saving throw.
Okay. Let's have him do another strength saving throw. He does not pass, and we're going to have multiple guys walk into this. So I'm just going to do 3.
I'm gonna assume they're not very bright.
All right. Boom. He's stuck. Whoops. Ah. There we go. He's stuck.
Oh, that's cool. They kind of fade in.
He got by. He's heading for the back line, but he ain't going to make it. This guy. Okay, now let's see if... How many more are there? 2. He does not make it. He passes. All right, so as soon as you do this big entanglement of thorns that show up, about 5 of these motherfuckers run straight into it.
Yeah.
So we have all of them restrained except this guy who's not going to be able to get through. And then further in the back, you see what appears to be the largest of the moss pigs you've seen. The bigger they get, the more insectile they look, and this one looks pretty insectile. This one is the largest one in the back, and this is kind of an anomaly. You've never really... Usually they're having like one big one leading a bunch of them is something you haven't seen before. All right, so that's going to be their whole turn. How much HP you got left, Andrew?
Well, you said 5, right? So it should be 5.
Yeah, you took 5. So we're going to have Tolarak is going to swing in here. He's got a +3. That is a crit 20 for Tolarak.
Tolarak, the hero.
Using his dagger because he threw his sword in the river.
Shithead.
Oh, but you know what? He fucking domes the guy with a crit. Just He takes his dagger and just basically guts this thing like a rotisserie chicken, unglamorously, and is able to just drop the thing there. So then that is going to go back to Zuma. Zuma, your turn. You have a whole mess of people in front of you now.
Oh yeah. I'm going to cast my bonus action, Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna mark a creature.
All right. What you got?
I think let me see. I think I get to cast this for free, right?
I think so.
I always have it prepared. Oh, I can cast it. Yeah, free casting. Cast it. Cast the spell. And I will target the guy in front of Void. Hunter's Mark.
All right. He is targeted.
Cool. And then I'm going to shoot my bow at him.
All right. Shoot your bow at him.
Where's my equipment at? Sorry, I'm getting used to this.
I'm getting used to it too.
Attack roll.
Runner has an AC of 13. That is a hit.
All right. Damage. Normal damage. It's 9 damage plus a d6. So I don't know how to do that right now. Yeah.
You want to just roll it, or do you want me to roll it?
I got it. I'll save it to this thing later. Plus 2. 11 damage to the runner.
11 damage. All right, you split him really good. He takes down and goes down on one knee, but he is still moving around. It's not a kill shot. You just got most of his ass.
I'm just standing in this bush now, just firing arrows. I'm gonna maintain my position. Actually, I'm gonna step aside just in case the Sumbler comes through. I'll take a glance over my shoulder, see it.
All right, yeah. Take a step aside there.
Oh.
The Sembla How does it feel about these? Sembla does not like territorial invaders. So the Sembla is going to come charging out. I'm sorry, Zuma. It's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I got like an error.
Mine's working.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm getting a disk space error.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Wait, it's moving now. Is it working for you?
I have like a duplicated on my screen. There's 2 of me.
Uh-oh. My shit's
It's
looking
fine.
normal now. How's that working?
I'll just reload the client.
You guys have hardware acceleration enabled in your browsers?
I don't know
No.
how to do that.
You should turn it on because these websites require a lot of memory.
Yeah, I figured.
How do I
your
do that
browser.
in
Yeah.
How do I do that in Firefox?
Go to settings, go to general, scroll down. There should be a thing under performance. Under the recommended performance settings, there's a check, use hardware acceleration when available.
I'm going to have the Sembla attack.
Check. Use
All right,
performance
that's a hit.
setting.
Okay, the Sembla just walks up to this thing, one of the bigger moss pigs, bites down, cracking its shoulder blade, and just tosses it to the side. That fucker is done. So that's going to go back to top of the order. Void, you have 3 dead guys at your feet. There is a giant Sembla that is very agitated next to you. What do you want to do?
Void isn't happy about taking damage. He's going to step up to here by these guys. These guys are all entangled, right?
Yeah, all those guys are sitting ducks. Those are currently restrained. So next turn they get to try to get out of it, but all those guys fail. Well, except for this one on the corner did not fail. This one's the only one that can move.
So this one right in front of me. Actually, I'll go to this one directly in front of me in the bush. Thunderous smite him.
Well, you have to attack first. You have to hit first before.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll the hammer first.
Let's hit his ass.
That's a hit. Roll your damage and then roll the thunderous smite damage. Which I might need a reminder on thunder. There's so many new smite types, I haven't really seen them. Let's take a look here. Thunderous smite. Okay. Extra 2d6 thunder damage. Okay. So roll
What the fuck is it again? You said it's 2d6?
Yeah, roll your regular damage first. I can do that. You just click damage on the configure roll. Yeah, there you go. So 11 damage. Roll your Thunderous Smite damage, which will be another... Well, actually, you don't have to use Thunderous Smite because with 2d6 and your strength, they have 13 HP. You kill them before. So you don't have to use Thunderous Smite because you kill them in one hit without it.
All right, my plan is to work my way back to the boss guy, but yeah. All right, smashed.
Describe your kill.
Same thing. Squash him like a bug. Splat. Gross. Wipes off the hammer on his boot.
All right. Oki, Brother Jabal, you're up.
I can't really do much. I'm out of spell slots. And I can't cast another cantrip while I'm in concentration. So
yeah, you can. You can cast a cantrip.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't require concentration, you can cast another spell.
Oh, cool. Regardless, I'm gonna go up to the back. Oh no, does guidance need concentration? Yeah,
I think so.
It's like the one that it does.
I'm gonna just go back here, and I'm going to. Can I do help on him? Do the help action? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be pointing at guys, trying to just show everybody. That's how I'm helping you. Is I'm like, all right, avoid. There's 4 more over there. You're gonna. I'm trying to do as best as I can for you.
Action is an action though, so that'll be the whole thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. So you're able to do that. I'm going to see how these monsters are doing real quick. We have Okay, so this guy is out. That's his action, but he is going to run up to Void here. Okay, now let's do the runts. 14, that's out. Shit, all right, he's out. That guy's not out. That last guy. Okay, so we got 3 of them got out. They can't do any more actions. There's currently 5 living guys, but you currently have 3 of them that are on you that escaped out of the entanglement. That is their action, however, so they can't do anything else. I am going to... You see the one... Uh-oh. There we go. All right. You see now... One of the Moss Hogs casted a spell at you, Void, and shot a small mote of fire that goes whizzing by your head. Misses.
Ooh.
But that's a new one. You guys haven't seen Moss Hogs cast spells before, ever.
Well, that's new. I say that out loud.
All right, that is going to be the rest of their turn, so it's going to be back to Zuma. Zuma, your move.
Yeah, this symbol is next to me, right? Symbol. Does it look like in the picture it has a mount on it?
Oh, yeah, it has a mount on it.
Can I like attempt to get on it?
Yes, you can. Give me an animal handling.
All right, I think I'm okay at that. 19.
You're on top of the motherfucker.
You know, I'll use all my movement to just kind of handstand flip onto it like a cool guy,
Yeah.
cool bird man. I'm a cool bird man with a bow, and then I'll take if I can, I'd like to take a pot shot at one of these guys.
Roll it. Which one you want?
Oh, I want this.
Ass.
Yeah, I'm doing some cool Legolas shit.
All right.
This one next to Void.
Go for it. Hunter's mark or anything?
Yeah, bonus action, move my hunter's mark to that guy.
All right.
Inventory, longbow, go. Attack. Oh, that's a 7.
It's a whiff.
Not good. That's a... I'm sorry, I look too cool.
It's a cool looking move.
It caused me to lose my edge on the fighting.
All right.
That's it for me.
That is not it for you, because please make me a dexterity saving throw, as it is the Sembla's term. As the Sembla goes barraging through the thorns, throwing bodies of moss pigs everywhere. These two guys are going to make strength saving throws. They fail, and they fail. So these guys are going to get walloped. They look chopped up, but they're not dead. They go sailing to the ground. They are currently on their ass.
I got a 21.
All right. Yeah, you are still on top of the Sembla. He is running around, but you are completely doing fine. So those 2 guys got hit. The other guy that's restrained did not get hit. That is going to be top of the order, which means we're going to Void. Void, the 2 little ones are on their backs, knocked over in front of you. And then there is one larger one that is engaged with you that does not appear to have taken any damage.
All right, I'm going to swing my smaller hammer at the big one right in front of me that's not knocked.
Roll it.
You get advantage, right?
Yeah, you get advantage. So roll it with advantage.
On the big one, you said he's not knocked down, right?
No, but you have a help action.
I gave you help.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the right thing?
Oh
yeah.
I put advantage.
Yeah, you rolled 5 twice.
No, yeah, you whiffed, dog. I'm sorry to break it to you. You had advantage comes through, all the opportunity there, but you're just not able to connect on it. Do you have any bonus actions or movement you want to do?
I mean, he is currently engaged 3 creatures.
All right, so then I think it's going to be Brother Jabal.
I was just going to do... no, I can't do bonus. I can't. That's an action. Never mind. Yeah, I'm good. Pass along.
So I was wrong. I do have a bonus action cantrip. I'm gonna do a produce flame.
Oh, produce flame's a bonus action?
Yeah, it is.
Can you attack
I think
with it?
some of it got changed. Yeah, technically.
It doesn't say I can't. I don't think
they changed the weird spell rules, but it's basically the same as it used to be. It's just worded
I'm
different.
guessing a magic action is the same thing as an attack action, but just for magic.
I think so. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna. It's this kind of. It's the flame.
They do a dexterity saving throw, or is it just auto?
No, it's my attack.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do it against that guy in the very far back there.
Gotcha.
The
Spellcaster.
this guy.
That's a hit.
Oh my god. The flame is the flame of like when the moon was blowed up. That's what this flame is
Blue
basically.
flame.
Yeah, it's this blue like flame of when the moon was first destroyed. And I summon that in my hand and just huck it over Void's head and
Roll the damage.
1d8.
Not bad. You scorch him
Incredible.
pretty good. His ass hits the ground. Kind of freaked out by that one. Doesn't know what to do. Do you have any more? Is that your action or what else?
I think that's going to be it, yeah.
All right. He takes 8 damage from that. All right. This guy is going to get up, and the runt is going to attack Void with disadvantage with his club. And he does not hit. This guy is going to attack Void with disadvantage with his club. And he does not hit.
Dumbass.
And this guy is going to attack regular with his club. And he's in love with this club.
Oh.
He loves his club.
6 damage. Are you knocked out?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Oh, thunk! Gets you right in your head with his wooden club, and you go hitting the dirt. All right, the last guy.
Void!
The spellcaster is casting Grease on the Sembla.
Fuck. I shouldn't have gone on this thing.
And the Sembla rolled a 19 dexterity saving check.
Oh, hell yeah.
Has kept its ground, so you don't even have to roll anything there.
What a badass.
Let's go, big boy. What's your name?
You can't talk to this. Only
I know. I know.
Does he? Oh, yeah. No, he can't talk to him either, so he doesn't know.
I do have all the Sembla trainers as basically the Quetzal, because I think hippos would relate better to birds landing on them.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, then that's Zuma. Your turn.
Hey,
Void has currently hit the dirt.
Is a plant trap and a grease trap now. Well, I guess I don't need to worry about the plant one. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the guy I hunt is marked.
Roll it.
All right.
You
I
have
have a plan.
advantage, even.
I have a plan now.
Actually, you don't get advantage on ranged if they're laying down.
No.
Describe your kill.
30-20. I've domed this motherfucker again. I'm doming bitches. I don't like these little greasy fucks.
Would you prefer the Deagle Blast or the Piggle whenever you kill somebody?
I like the pig oink, at least for these guys.
Both?
Yeah.
Do that. All right, that moss pig is put down. All right, there's currently this guy has not broke a restraint yet, so there's currently 4 still living, but they have every single one has taken damage. All right, so that's going to go to Lodorak. Is going to go in see if he can do some cleanup duty here. Just gonna have
Clean him up.
He crit last
Lodorak,
time.
you're a hero.
Crit fail again. So far, Tolarak has only crit or failed. He's crit failed twice, and he's crit once.
God, he's so fail.
He throws his
I know
dagger,
I'm unconscious, but at least
he throws his
I killed some
dagger
shit.
into the water.
He's through his
Hey,
second
he's just
dagger.
fucking. He's fucking. Out,
he's crushed by being born albino.
Get
It's
back
still
here.
a long way to go.
You're a hero.
Valuable.
I've dropped both my swords. He's actually gonna run over and grab the club. He's gonna grab the club. All right.
That metal is probably very valuable for this time.
Oh yeah.
We'll fish out of the river later.
We're going to have Sembla is going to go ahead and swipe, and he is going to kill this one here. I'm not even going to roll the damage. He got his ass. This thing has like 3 health left. And the Sembla bites into his shoulder blade and tosses him into the river. All right, so that's all of the, that's top of the order. So then we're back to Void. Give me a death saving throw.
Oh, no.
God damn it, where the fuck are they?
I don't know.
Oh,
You can just roll a d20 too.
yeah.
I should
Oh, on the
easier.
thing.
I should have
It's,
kept the spell slot.
You have to hit the thing underneath hit dice. There's a skull, and it opens up the death save menu.
No, I rolled a 16 anyway on my 20, but I can roll it here if
You're
you guys
good.
want me to.
Nah, you're good.
Now you'll.
That's a pass, so you don't have to worry about that. So then that is going to go to Brother Jubal. Brother Jubal, you got 2 guys that are still alive in front of you, 1 guy
Yeah,
in the
I see
back.
them. Are they still like focused on Void, like the guys in front of me, like
The
just
guy,
pummeling them down, or
the one small one's just trying to stay alive. The one that has had knocked Void out is now looking at you.
Okay, good call. I'm going to run it down here, basically. I still got 60 feet. I can still hit that spellcaster, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to just huck another piece of moon flame at him.
All right, AC 11. Uh-oh. My Discord just crashed. I don't know what just happened. It just kicked me out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Discord just crashed on my ass. How are we doing?
Oh,
How's the
shit.
stream?
Yeah, you're good.
Stream's
I'm
still
all
running.
right.
Shit, stream's still running. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah,
All
sometimes
right.
things get weird.
It did not connect.
The what didn't connect? The produce flame? All right.
Yeah,
the
my
produce
spell
flame
attack,
is a
yeah.
whiff. You missed by 1. That's a damn dirty
Brutal.
shame. So then that is going to go to the monsters. So we're going to have this runt is going to head towards Tolarak. He is going to make an attack on Tolarak. That is a miss. This guy is 1. That would be getting out of this disturbed terrain. So that would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
Moved a little bit more.
This guy is going to coming out of that, attacking with disadvantage. Does a 13 hit you?
A 13. Yes, it does.
All right. Well, let's see how much damage he does to you. You are going to take 5 damage as he
Now I
comes in and close. This guy's good, by the way. This guy's hit nothing but strikes.
How is he not evolved?
He took me down to 5. Now I do con for keeping the concentration.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it matters too much
You
anymore.
keep
But
All right, and then we are going to have the Moss Hog Spellcaster is going to attempt to scare the Sembla away by casting Firebolt on the Grease Trap, and now the Grease Trap is on fire.
I was gonna do that. It does say the grease is non-flammable. It's very
Oh, it does?
specific how it says that.
Really?
The spell, because that was my plan when I saw it was on Entangle, and I was like, that sucks that it's not.
Okay, well, let's go. This time I'm not going to do it, but let's say from here on out, it's more fun if the grease.
I thought
is
so
flammable,
too.
Yeah,
I thought the
it's
same
definitely
thing.
more fun.
That's the
'Cause I
whole
was
point.
like-
Why else would you get the fucking grease spell?
I was like, it's like on the Entangle, I can flame it and like burn all those guys up. But then I saw it says the first word is non-flammable, and I was like, fuck, that's
Yeah, fuck that. I hate that.
Or you
That's a
just
bad
slip on
rule.
it?
Yeah,
it's
you just slip on it like a
slippy
dickhead.
grease.
All right, yeah. From here on out, we'll say that. So I'm gonna have him just firebolt the Sembla, and he misses anyway. But from here on out, we're gonna do the grease spell. That fucker? It's
Understood.
made to go on fire. It's not even not allowed to. It's specifically designed for that.
I'm gonna put a note in house rules. Grease is
Yeah.
flammable.
Can't wait for our next encounter where we run into a bunch of greasers.
All
I know
right.
he smiles.
Void, another death saving throw.
Wait,
All right, I'm gonna
isn't it
do
my turn now?
Oh, I'm sorry, Zuma. Yeah, Zuma, your turn.
All right, cool. I'm gonna drop concentration on Hunter's Mark, and you see me just I throw my bow on top of the sunblower, and reach down and just pat my legs a little bit. Take out flick a grasshopper leg in there, and I chew it up, and I cast jump on myself.
Nice. I was waiting for you to jump. How far can you fucking jump?
I'm gonna use 10 feet of movement to instantly jump 30 feet, which is I don't need to jump the full 30 feet. I'm gonna get in front of this guy.
All right, yeah.
Spellcasting guy. I'm gonna pull out my scimitars and attack him.
Roll with advantage.
All right, I'm doing cool stuff. First attack with advantage. That's a 9. That sucks.
It does not hit him.
Cool. Scimitars have the nick property, so I can attack again. That's a 14.
All right, roll your damage.
Fuck. I'm just gonna roll it on this one because it didn't show up down here. 7 damage.
All right, describe your kill. It's a very cool move. We have an aesthetically cool. Zuma's body count, by the way.
I've jumped off. I did my jump thing, and I look like a bird in flight, even though Quetzals can't fly. It's common knowledge. But I look like a hawk going to prey, and then I whiff my first attack, but then I catch my footing, and I just slash through whatever its kind of throat area might be. I know it's kind of insectile, so I don't. I guess maybe in like a
Gurgles
joint or
up
something.
A clear fluid out of one of the folds in its neck as you slice it, and it falls to the ground, lifeless and pathetic. Dies like a fish almost.
Incredible.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna roll a Constitution save for myself. Okay, I don't vomit.
That's great. That's awesome.
All right, that your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right, Void, death saving throw. It's wrapping up here, but we gotta see how Brother Jabal makes it out.
Void, you mean?
Yeah, Andrew.
Just a little mine.
Did I roll?
I didn't see
saw
anything. I
-5.
saw your guy take 5 hit points.
Yeah, I saw 5
that.
damage.
That's all I
I had to change it. Yeah. There we go. Fuck.
1 down.
Oof, not good.
1 success, 1 fail.
All right, 1 success, 1 fail. All right, but it looks like nobody's currently on you right now. Really, honestly, the biggest thing is figuring out what's Brother Jabal gonna do. You got this overbearing physical force weighing down on you right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna panic and just throw the flame in front of me, just trying like a shield wall of flame, basically,
Roll it.
and I'm gonna roll an attack.
What has he got? He has a 13 armor.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
It's a critical success.
Describe your
That's
kill.
Double damage.
I have my eyes closed and like I'm holding with one hand my amulet as it's glowing blue, and I'm holding the blue flame in front of me as I don't even see it, but I'm melting the thing in front of me. It's just completely melted it as it's like about to bear down and bludgeon my skull open with a club.
You're able to completely incinerate it. Everything else that is thrashing has stopped moving. Zuma has slit the throat of the spellcaster. The Sembla has is just now kind of calmly drinking water, and not really paying attention to you guys as everything dies out. Tolarak here grabs the last runt, and produces a third, even smaller dagger. About a jackknife thing out of his boot. It spluts it up the thing and tosses it to the ground. And everybody's just kind of sitting there, kind of breathing. You see Tolarak go over here. Tolarak is going to use his lay on hands to bring you back up, Void, and you are going to have 1 HP.
All right.
As you can kind of see this ancient kind of almost blue energy move through his fingertips as he kind of grabs you. He's a paladin as well. And Void, you're back up. Everybody's just kind of sitting here breathing. You know, what do you guys want to do now?
I'm going to look at my companions and say, well, that was some band practice.
Yeah, I better be getting overtime pay for this shit. A lot of work.
You get paid?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this culture works.
However you guys say. Brother Enoch comes up. Brother Jabal, that was amazing. I'll take care of this.
It's on a fucking boat?
Yeah.
I thought you went home.
I wanted to see how you would do. I'm so proud of you. Here, and you see him cast the same spell, and you see him grunt towards the Sembla. And the Sembla kind of follows him out of there. Wonderful work. Wonderful work as he starts kind of escorting everybody back to where they need to be. Now, during this whole time, Shem and Ham have been fighting. So we did 4 rounds of combat in the game. So we're going to have 4 rounds of Shem versus Ham.
The brothers were fighting the whole time.
Yeah.
Just in the background, just
Yeah.
like tussling, horse
Does
playing.
anybody? I'm gonna roll for Shem. Does anyone want to roll for Ham?
Sure.
All right.
Does he have any
They have
modifiers?
they have +0 to everything. Straight
Okay.
D20 rolls. So we'll see who lands the best punch. Roll that. All right. Shem got a 13.
I got an 18.
All right. Ham gets the first hit in, and he takes 1 HP damage. So you're up so far. All right. Okay. Roll again. 8.
10.
All right. Roll again. 19.
7.
All right. Roll one last time. 9.
20.
All right. 3 for 1. Ham gets the better of him. So definitely Ham is, as you guys kind of look at that, Ham is currently standing up with his hands on his hips, breathing the hardest you've ever seen anybody, completely oblivious to the attack that just happened, as Shem is just laying on the ground with Jim Feth.
Should we report this to your guard captain or something?
Tolarak's
It's
already.
a lot of cleanup gear probably here.
So let's.
Yeah.
Why would they've never attacked this many, and I've never seen a spellcaster before. Tolarak says, kind of cleaning
Yeah,
up.
it was a little weird.
Maybe they're learning from
He
the
starts
best.
he starts going through the pockets or whatever pockets of the runts don't really have anything, but you can see the older ones have almost carrying slings and satchels for stuff. He starts going through the ones nearby to him.
Total wreck. How about you just claim that you did all this by yourself? Be a real hero. Not make too much work for the rest of us.
If I really want to find the Soulfire Forge, Zuma, I have to live a pure and chaste life full of honesty. So, while I understand what you mean, I simply am not allotted that lot in life. I must strive for dignity at all times.
Yeah. Soulfire Forge and all that. And
We're
yeah,
going to
What's the
find it,
progress?
Zuma.
What's the
We will.
progress on that?
I think it's like 20%.
Our smiths are... We have bigger things to worry about right now. I got to go keep them through. We have to figure out what they're doing. And he's going to start going through all the pockets of all of these things, not really finding anything. What are you guys doing as he's going through the pockets?
I'm gonna help Void get off the ground. Just give
Yeah.
him a nice arm shake.
I'm gonna take a
Good
drink out of the river. Just gonna start taking a drink, trying to calm down. It's not every day where he gets in a nearly lethal scrape like that, so he's kind of coming back down to earth.
Void's just like
Shake
rubbing
water.
his eyes and brow, like kind of grumbling as he's like waking back up.
Uh-oh, found something strange, Tolarak says. He's going
yeah,
through
is it
this
like-
spellcaster.
Some kind of MacGuffin.
He kind of walks through here, and you guys, he's holding a small ring, a small inscribed ring that he's kind of held. That it was on the spellcaster's finger. What? Here,
Brother
you-
Jabal, don't touch that, Brother Jabal. It's a lot of work you're getting us into.
I'm looking at Zuma and just
Now you speak Druidic,
sigh
right?
and yeah, I'm gonna wordlessly grab the ring and take a look at it.
All right,
Oh,
you
dang it.
see a strange in front of you. This material looks like something you've never seen before. Oops, hold on one second. As you look through, you see the small ring has a depiction of a roaring forge on it. You first see that it looks to be cast in a small anvil with steam behind it. But you're able to see that the amulet has lettering in Druidic. It says, put it in here, just without vowels, the exact phrase Soulfire Forge is written on it in Druidic. You are the only one that probably knows Druidic, so they have no idea what this means at all. Brother Jabal, you would be the first one to really understand as you see this what they're doing here.
I'm looking at the Toleric in front of me, and I know kind of his ultimate goal. However, I want to keep this under my hat for a minute here and maybe consult someone I trust a bit more than Tolarek. Tolarek's a good guy, but I don't have a personal relationship with him. So I'm gonna hold this and say I better consult Brother Enoch. This is a little bit above my pay grade.
All right, I'm gonna start cleaning this up. Let the villagers know there's no more issues. I think probably Acma. I'm sorry. What's your guy's mom's name, Elliot?
Fuck, I should have wrote
I
that
have
down
it.
somewhere.
Acna's
It's in the other note.
Acna will be on her way, and she'll be expecting to know what happened here.
Yeah,
he's-
fuck.
He's gonna start moving all the bodies in a big pile. He's starting to do all this stuff.
You probably don't want to be around here when your mom shows up, don't you, Zuma?
Yeah, no at all. Yeah. You know,
Would you fellas like to accompany me? I'm a little bit weary from that excitement this early in the morning.
yeah, all my
I'm an
as
old
long as
man,
mom,
so I could appreciate the assistance.
I could
as long
use
as-
some rest.
Zuma, as you see this, you see that Acna, your mother, is approaching from the north side. This is your
Fuck.
last chance to get out of here
Fuck.
before.
Yeah, I'm gonna push a gondola into the river, and I'm gonna gesture to Void and to accompany me.
All right, let's
Yeah,
jump back
I'm-
here. You guys
I'm
all
getting the fuck out of here.
would be gathered up right here. Have them right here for now. Go ahead and let me know. You guys are all together. You're on the gondola. You have the ring. You guys all know each other. You guys have all grown up in the same area. Are you guys friends? How well do you guys know each other growing up in the same tribe?
Well, I don't know if you guys wanted to stick with this, but I like the idea that you guys each plunk away at little instruments, and I've been trying to convince you guys to be a band. I'm not sure if you guys are fully into the idea, but I've at least been bothering you about that for a long time now.
In orc fashion, Void has a big war drum
Yeah,
You know,
I
that
I
he
need a
like-
plays with
drummer.
his hand.
I absolutely need a drummer to make this go. And I Brother Jabal's convinced you two are great artists. You just need like the right producer to bring that out of you and to show the
we
world.
need to bear our talent to fruition.
So we've been practicing, much to the dismay of many of the residents here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my
Oh,
god captain yells at me sometimes. He's like, "You need to get back to work."
I have to just let everyone know briefly. I'm going to pause it. What Oki's instrument sounds like.
yeah, as we're going down the gondola, I'm having you
All right, that's
guys.
funny.
I'm playing it.
Yeah, as you guys are going down, you guys are in the middle of the town. The waterway's right in front of you. If you're looking for a quick moment between the three of you to talk, where would you head?
What?
Unless you guys have anything else to do, I think Brother Enoch's someone I trust that might be interested in this. I'm not sure. Unless you guys have any other places you'd like to hang loose for a minute. I'm totally fine if we have a distraction in mind before we head right away over there.
Where is Enoch? Is he in like a convent or something?
He's
He's
far
in the
in
bottom
corner.
down, yeah.
He's off the river. He's not a river dweller.
Void is welcoming an open gondola trip where he can kind of like close his eyes a little bit and maybe rest and hopefully heal up a little. I don't know.
I don't think it would
let's
be
take-
long enough. We would have to get to a destination because short rest is at least 30 minutes. I don't think it takes you 30 minutes.
I know it's not gonna be a short rest, but I mean like he wants to rest anyway. Like,
What's the last drop there? Is that like a little tavern kind of?
Yeah, that's another tavern. That's the
Another-
one
a
that
food-
Japheth runs this one. This one is populated mostly by fishermen.
Let's go to Japheth's. Let's see if we can just get a drink, calm down a little bit, take it easy, and I'll show you what I found here.
You guys roll down the river. It starts picking up once you start getting near the bottom there. Hold on, which one is that? What number is that one? Best Food West?
That one is number 5, the last drop.
Oh, okay. So you guys walk up you guys pull up the gondola. It's sitting at the raging southern end of the Maitreya River. these bars are all like the three main areas with Shem, Ham, and Japheth where everybody eats. They specialize in pear wine, porridge, and frog legs. At the last drop, Ham serves up mostly fishermen while drinking who drink while fishing the rapid southern waters of the Maitreya. So
No,
this
that's
is
so tight.
mostly fishermen. Currently, no one's at the bar. You can see the regulars are just kind of going behind the bar and grabbing stuff on their own because they know he's just gone out to fight somewhere. But yeah,
Finally get some peace and quiet now that he's not actually in here.
It's the raging. The south is all like is where the river starts getting fast, so people don't like living down here.
Right. If we're getting inside, I'm gonna head behind the bar and just grab us some pear wine.
Yeah, you're able to grab that, no problem.
I don't drink, but I'll allow you, my fellows here, to partake. I'm going to put the ring in between us on the table. I'm just gonna let everyone here look at it a little bit.
Do any of you guys speak Druidic?
Fuck
No,
no.
I think I drink. I speak like Orc and Elvish. That's it.
Yeah, only Oki can read this. It says
Awesome.
Soulfire Forge essentially without vowels.
I'm technically on duty, I guess, but Torlak knows what we just went through, and he knows I need a moment. I'm like,
Bring me something dark.
I'm gonna go and I also speak Orc and Goblin, just so everyone knows.
maybe he said he just said that in Orcish to you.
Do we even have Goblin? Like, is that really?
I don't
language?
know.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we'll have to figure.
I think
that
we
out.
reskin it into something.
Yeah.
We'll
maybe.
Well,
reskin
the moss pigs don't have their own. They speak like a lower common. So
Maybe we'll like yeah, I was thinking like the languages. I think maybe we'll do.
Well, like,
some
also
tribes
beautiful-
and stuff.
There's also like a bunch of little nasty creatures in the world, like beautiful bistros. He also made a race of little yellow guys that he made just so he can
Yeah.
hunt them.
There's a bunch of
So
awful
stupid.
little
stuff.
homunculi. Ugh.
We got all
Yeah.
the different tribes and stuff. We could maybe do some of those as
Yeah.
languages.
Well, we talked about it a little bit. I know that Factenberg, the language they speak is Factiche. The Temple of the Moon also speaks Factiche. I forgot what we named what your guys' language was, but the Fayadem have their own language called Rippet Tongue or something.
I definitely speak Factiche and Rippet Tongue. I
Yeah,
think those will
yeah.
be my two languages. Because
I didn't get
have
that sorted out in time, but I'll get that sorted out by next week.
Yeah, we'll
It's
figure that
fine.
out.
Yeah, I'll just go grab something dark, whatever I can find. I'm gonna read around for something
If anybody's taking a look at the ring or wants to do a history or anything, check like Arcana or anything like that, let me know.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yes, I'm pretty sure like Oki's are our guy for that kind of stuff.
History, you said?
Yeah, you could do history or Arcana.
Ooh, I'll do Arcana. I got a good Arcana. I kind of know like the significance of that. Like that's pretty common, or at least understood knowledge of like the Soulfire Forge and the Quenched. We've been kind of searching for that since we started. But yeah, I'm just checking like magical energy coming out of it.
As a druid, you are attuned to the magic energies of this world. However, with this one, you don't get any magic coming from the ring in terms of like active, like almost magic. However, you are able to tell that this is a completely unknown material to you. That you're able to tell with the 11 that this item was created magically, but is not innately magic itself. And not only that, this material, this metal, is stronger, easier to work with. This metal is better than any iron you've ever seen, any copper you've ever seen.
Huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
In terms of if you would relate that to Void would probably know the significance of this.
Do you know him? As I'm talking, I'm gonna put it on my pinky finger. But I'm like, this is a strange metal that I'm not familiar with. Do you know anything about this? Void. I'm gonna hold out my finger to.
Branson, do you want me to roll anything for that? Like, what would I know about it?
What
I
are
know,
you,
like, we
What are you asking? Are you asking me what you would know about the ring, or what you would know about like the metal?
The
the
version?
metal that
metal,
it's
yeah.
on.
Okay, so go ahead and let me sit. Let me look at your sheet real quick because I think you have the artisan tools.
If I were to wager a guess, this ring came from the Quenched.
I have Smith's tools.
Yeah, roll the Smith's tools. All right.
Tony too.
This ring is made in the exact same way that you guys make rings for copper. The exact same technique. You're able to see the kind of demascated lines. You're able to see how it folds together. One of the first things you learn how to make is rings, because in times of peace, you turn your weapons into jewelry, and in times of war, you turn your jewelry into weapons. So
Very
reforging and
thrifty.
yeah, reforging and knowing how to do that, you can tell that this is made in the same. This is like you had done it, but you don't recognize the material.
Oh, okay. So Boyd is like kind of like rubbing his brow, and then like he does glance over at his like he has like these kind of strange light gray eyes, and they kind of light up a little bit. And he's like,
This is the technique of the Quenched.
If you asked me, this would be a ring that we made. Everything about it looks like us. It relates to our mythology. I don't know.
It would appear so.
I don't know why they would have it. The Moss Hogs.
Yeah, the material's kind of weird there.
Have we? I've never seen a Moss Hog casting spells like that either.
No, that was bizarre.
Perception
Yeah.
check, everybody.
12.
Brother
Holy
Jabal.
Minus
shit.
one.
Just looking at my pinky.
From the market side, you can hear the matriarch of the Quetzal, Acna, approaching, and you are hearing her specifically say, "Where the fuck is Zuma?"
Your
Oh.
mother.
Fuck.
Mommy's
yeah,
on your
dude.
ass.
Yeah, once again, what's new, you know? Bitching at me about this and that.
Shit, I should-
Do you
Oh,
wanna
maybe.
we can sneak away to Brother Enoch, so we don't have to face the music yet.
You're sneaking
No.
away from your mother twice.
this old bird.
I'll just go fucking deal with this. Just sit tight, I'll be
You want
back.
backup?
If you want to come, it's fine, mate. I mean, honestly, it's probably for the best, you know? She never really accepts my excuses, so.
I'm with you.
Oh,
You're my
Zuma.
protege.
Zuma, you're better than the god. Zuma, you shouldn't play music. Zuma, you could be a world leader. It's like, get off my back, the old lady.
Fucking
Uh,
parents, dude.
Void is gonna before Zuma goes, he's gonna be like,
Zuma. Do not speak of the ring.
I put it
Alright.
in I put it in my in my robe. I kind of hide it.
Void
in my
Void
robe.
kind of understands that Jubal wants to consult with brother first,
Yeah, I don't want to.
and he knows she's a busybody who's gonna be on her asses about it.
Where the fuck you go, Zuma? Where the fuck have you been?
Well, I mean, you know, I've just been lazing around, hanging out at this,
So how
At
the
this
hell
tavern.
fucking moss pigs came to fight us?
yeah,
You don't even just stay to help clean up. That looks badly on me.
look, I did my best. I killed like 18 of those things.
Listen,
And you got Tolarak there. He's by himself. He's piling up these bodies.
what's his mother's name again? Sorry.
Acma.
Let me,
Acma.
Acna.
Let me drop.
I like how the
this.
Quetzals are awful Commonwealth people.
All right, here's Acna here, the yellow and red, very very bright plumage on Acma.
Yeah. Does she have a title that I would? that I would know?
Matriarch.
Matriarch Acna. It's such a pleasure to see you here. I'm blessed by your grace.
I didn't
My-
think you could do anything at all other than plowing your thing, but I guess I was surprised when they told me you were fighting.
And I just wanted to state, thank you for your comments about my craft, but I just wanted to state your son Zuma acted with tremendous bravery, and I would actually suggest that he did in fact clean up. He cleaned up probably the most.
Yeah,
oh,
you
you
hear
mean
that,
that in
Mum?
the way he killed some things?
Exactly. Yes.
I cleaned it up, Mum. You're always
That's
circling
all
me like
well
a
and
hawk.
good. That's all well and good, but you still scurry up and get out of there. It's just like when he was a kid, where we'd finish eating, he wouldn't clean up. He'd just go out like the world. It just doesn't work that way, Zuma.
Yeah, well, the world works the way you want it, doesn't
There's
it?
a ancient
always
bit
your
of
way.
druidic wisdom, if I could share with you, matriarch. Boys will be boys.
Yeah, you hear that, Mum?
That's all great, isn't it? That's all great then. That's just the boys will be boys. We go clean up the rest of the mess then.
Exactly.
Suppose that's how it
Yes.
goes then. That's great advice. All right. Well, you have nothing to report else from the skirmish there.
No, but I only thing I have to say is I did see them. I was on a hunting trip. I was going to get some meat for our guests that are coming by, and I saw them also because I hurried back. I got about 2 minutes on them.
You
I
didn't get the
warned
meat for the
everybody.
guests.
I had to warn us about the morsels. They were going to take everything.
Oh, I wish you would have told us.
You want me to do like 18 jobs? Is that what it is, Mother? I have to do all the work.
I have so much stuff to do. Oh my, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm tired of this. It's holding me up. I gotta tell Talruk where to put these moss pig corpse. He wants to float them down the river. I say we can't keep doing that. The sons of Stevie will get pissed off again.
Yeah, well, fuck the sons of Stevia.
If you find anything, you let me know what's going on, all right? I don't know why they're attacking this close. And she's going to start walking off.
I'll let you know. Oh, ripe old bird that one is. What a bitch.
Your mom's such a bitch, dude.
I know. All right, well, better that she's not here anymore. Guess I get back inside.
Let's get to Brother Enoch.
Yeah.
After
Go grab.
Have we? Yeah, we'll rest for another like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
or
do
so,
a short
I think,
rest
and
if you guys
we'll
want to do a short rest, then that would be good.
Yeah.
Brother Enoch will be back at the house by now.
Just
So you guys
sipping on
heading over
drink.
there?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's cool. It says you take a short rest. I'm not taking mine. I don't need one.
All right.
I'll roll my hit
Oh, wow.
dice and go
Not
up.
bad. Yeah, Andrew, I think your hit dice is a D10 plus your Constitution. You would heal, so it'd be D10 plus 2.
You might be.
All right, so you recover 5 health. You're at 6.
Woot.
All right, you guys get back to Brother Enoch's. You kind of walk through the Quetzal area here with their bird cage sort of shaped houses. You go past the large windmill production area where a lot of the artisan class, fabricator class kind of works, and you guys make it down to the open desert where you see Brother Enoch's small house.
Little oasis in the desert he's got.
Surrounded
That's
by
kinda
trees, a little pond of water that he maintains. Brother Enoch lives here by himself. He sees you guys come in, and he kind of gives you Brother Jabal a very a big smile. He's very happy and proud of Brother Jabal as he walks in. Well, what'd the band do today?
We cleaned up. Honestly, we cleaned up.
I heard everyone was very impressed with your efforts.
Brother Enoch, I have something rather alarming for you.
Oh,
And I didn't know who to share it with other than you. You're my only real confidant here.
Okay. What
I'm
is?
going to show him my pinky ring.
Oh. He is going to look at that, kind of hold it upside down there.
Toleric had found it. He did not know how to identify it.
He
I
rotates
told him
it
I would.
until he sees Soulfire Forge written on it. And then you see him. He doesn't make a facial expression like he's won the lottery, but he makes a facial expression like this could be something, but I don't want to get my hopes up. So he looks at that and he's like, this was made by the Quenched, I think. This is made by us?
I had thought the same thing. Didn't make any sense to me though.
Voice just
Staring-
nodding.
The only person that I know might be alive when this ring was made would be First the Third, the leader of the humans here for the Quenched.
I must confess, I I hid the knowledge of this from both Toleric and the matriarch. I wanted to share it with you first because I thought you might know best.
Well, it would look very poorly among the first men if we kept secrets from the Quenched. But if they do not ask, I would keep it to yourself. But First the Third needs to see this immediately. Unfortunately, he's currently not in the village. He's currently about half of a day's away at the First Men's Temple of Hellenace.
Hellenace.
I think that you three should be sent to ride out to him immediately. I will propose that you do it and get you out of town, hopefully, before anyone else asks any more questions. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up about this. This could cause everybody to really get dramatic.
I thought the same thing. My companions here are obviously trustworthy, the band. You know them.
Yeah. You know us.
I believe
Told-
that you should set out to Hellenace immediately. Notify First the Third. Tell him to come back here. Escort him back to the village where we can meet all members of the tribunal to discuss this formally.
We also found one of the moss hogs was casting magic. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that before.
It was like weird magic too. Not from the land.
I would investigate the moss hogs to the north. That would be I've never seen anything like that before. It would have to be something you would have to check out there. Or maybe while you're around other tribes, try to get what information you can, but as far as I know, I've heard nothing.
There is something unnatural afoot. You will notify Tolarak.
I will notify Tolarak after you leave town.
Same with Zuma's mommy.
Yeah. Tell her later. Someone on my back again.
Is there anything I can get you gentlemen before you head out? Food? Rest?
Water. A nice shelter. I don't know.
He
Maybe,
loads
like-
you up with travel kits. You guys have explorers.
Void is
kits.
just going to request he tends to his wounds, and that's it.
Yeah, he is going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
I say we camp
What's that get me?
outside the village.
Trying to
I want to be juiced. All I need is my hammers, baby.
2d8.
My boots and my hammers. I'll fight naked.
That's right.
Dick in the wind.
You heal 7, so I think you're back up to full.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm 11. I don't know why it was like -1 earlier. Is that because of the game?
Yeah, I don't know.
But whatever.
Sometimes it'll auto do
When I got hit for 6 regardless, so it took me out anyway. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
All right. Okay, so where are we at now?
Can
All
we
right.
take a boat to the Hellenace, or do we have to go on land?
Yes, you can. So let me show you guys this right here.
I just Felix's barbarian was the guy whose dick was like always glitching.
Clargon, yeah.
Clargon, yeah.
The Bull Kings are basically Clargon.
It's the Clargon tribe.
Yeah. The Clargon tribe is this. This is the Dan Quinn tribe.
I like how much. I mean, I think Branson's last campaign was like that too, but this is all very Conan compared to like typical European style D&D medieval shit, and it's cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I-
enjoying
Well,
it.
what if it's a world
not-
where everyone's a shithead? Because that's what it would be.
Well, I mean, like the Badlands, and it's just like it feels just less standard. Like it's just more cooler.
Yeah, because
Just
it
cool.
randomly rolled. Didn't decide on any of this shit. I didn't decide on it being a desert. I didn't decide on these tribes. I just get stuck with stuff. In terms of the path here, this is the blue Maitreya. The typical way you guys get to Hellenace here, which is where First the Third is going to be at, is by taking a gondola up the blue Maitreya and then taking the path the rest of the way through the lowlands.
I think that would make the most sense and be the safest. It's
Yeah.
usually not a difficult trek to get to the Hellenes. This is probably the easiest path we could take.
All right. It is about noon as you guys kind of get rested up, you get healed up. How do you guys set out? Are you setting out on the gondola?
I mean, we know river travel pretty well, so I feel like that'd be fastest for us.
I think we should probably head out at night if we're trying to like sneak out of
Yeah,
the
maybe
place.
maybe like a couple hours before dawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what
we'll,
are we
we'll
doing?
post up with Brother Jubal for now. No one's gonna come out here looking for us, I don't think.
Okay,
And,
so you guys spend the afternoon there. Akna never comes back again. Tolarak never comes back again. The sun sets around 6 o'clock. So about 6 hours later, you guys have rested up. I'm willing to just say that's a long rest.
Sure.
All right.
If you guys want to have all your musical health stuff like that, that would be a long rest.
I'll play a song for my compatriots. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have a short band practice here.
Yeah, we'll have like a 45, 50-minute band practice. It sounds like shit.
I'm playing it now. I'm playing the music for you.
Let me
now.
hear it. I gotta turn the stream volume.
You don't like it?
So bad. It's so bad. We're not a good band.
My favorite part is when he goes crazy at the end here.
Yeah, when he started feeling himself.
Oh, is that video you sent before? Yeah, it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Tribal politics and getting yelled at by your mom is better than court politics and getting yelled at by a noble. That's true. All right. You guys head gently up the river. Who's paddling?
Not me.
Probably Zuma and Void. I have a
I'm
12 strength,
practicing.
and I know Void is strong, so
I think Void has a giant stick he pushes off the riverbed with.
Mm-hmm.
it
Like
kind of
in
looks like a
Venice.
big hammer, giant stick hammer.
Yeah, you're able to see as you kind of are going by that this is like like a very lively, life-filled area. You see that there are small crocodiles, there's muskrats, you see turkeys, turtles everywhere, frogs everywhere, bats, owls, all that kind of stuff in this landscape as you guys are going further up the river. You guys spend about 2 hours paddling up the river pretty silently without much kind of coming through until you get to the coast here. At this point, it's about 8 o'clock. There is a thin, dusty road that connects these two areas. There's a very small kind of landing spot here. No formalized buildings, but just through repeated use, the path has formed to Hellenes from here. You guys see the path to Hellenes in front of you. You see that this whole desert landscape now that nighttime has come, you can see all of the blue fragments kind of having a nocturnal glow. So it's not difficult to traverse the desert at night because there's always residual light. The residual light comes from the shattered pieces of the moon that was destroyed a long time ago, and that manifests as blue, a kind of blue hum. So in some areas, especially the closer you get to Hellenes, you see that blue glow manifesting more and more. As you guys kind of drop the gondola and pack out, start walking up the road, give me a perception check.
All right. Traversing the road, I look up at the shattered moon and I say, maybe one day we'll be like that, a bright beacon of hope in the sky. Or not.
I think the same thing. No. Hold on to that. Hold on to that feeling.
Oh, I fucked that one.
All right, you guys walk up the path a little bit there, and then Void, you see something in the distance. And, given your recent encounter with the moss pigs, you get a little hesitant till you start seeing, well, that person that's walking along in the distance is moving quite slowly. They're moving quite slowly, and they appear to be be quite small. You see what appears to be a very elderly human is walking towards Helenace right now, kind of hobbling towards about, I'd say, a mile ahead of you guys, about a good mile ahead of you guys.
Oh shit! So it's like really flat.
Oh yeah, it's really flat. You can kind of see him hobbling up. If you guys are right here, he's almost like right
Void's
there.
gonna point it out to them.
Is he coming towards us or like
He's going
walking the
away.
same-
He's moving very, very slowly. It's inevitable
probably
that you
catch
will
up to him.
overcome to him.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do so.
All right. You guys get closer and closer. About a half mile behind, you're able to see this. You know this guy, Brother Jabal. This is Abaddon. This is one of the druids of the First Men. One of the druids. This guy is known for just wandering the landscape, finding water. So you recognize him as you get close. But you guys able to notice he is currently just walking pretty obliviously towards a bunch of water bears and tardigrades that are about 4 to 5 feet long, somewhat large. He appears to just be walking dead set towards them.
Abaddon.
Do you have any
I'm calling
spells
out
that
to
can
him.
project your voice at all or anything, or are you just yelling?
I think I'm just yelling at the moment.
He's got
I
disadvantage
imagine
on perception.
he's got a. Yeah, he's probably not.
Deaf.
Yeah, he doesn't react to your yelling.
I think I'm just gonna start like running up faster to him to try to stop him. I think.
All right, give me
That's
an
gonna be my-
athletics. Everybody who's running, give me an athletics check.
All right, I'm full of seat.
Void's not running. He's just walking the same pace.
All right, yeah, you guys are running up to him. You guys catch up to him as he's kind of like, really like, if we're looking here, I'll do the where's the
I think we'll just like scoop under his arms basically to stop.
yeah, or basically, you guys are able to catch up to him right here, and then there's the sort of big moss pig here, tardigrade here, water bear here. They're kind of hanging out near the road. As you walk up, he still doesn't hear you, and he's still sort of walking until you get like in front of him.
Yeah, I want to like just scoop him up basically. It'd be, and try to just stop him physically if he's gonna let us.
I'm gonna have to
Abaddon,
do a-
it's me, Brother Jabal.
He's doing a
It's okay.
history check with advantage whenever he
Try to-
sees anybody to see.
To try to
He
remember.
just doesn't fucking remember them. Jesus.
Oh, Jabal, Enoch.
Yes.
Oh, what are you doing out here at night?
What are you doing out here at night? You're about to walk into some serious danger. Look out.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, these guys?
I'm gonna do a produce flame cantrip just to hold out kind of some blue lunar fire out in front to hopefully illuminate them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Those guys. Those
Yeah, friends of yours.
What is it? I call it. I think that was old. It was Blue Boy. The big one was Blue Boy, and I forgot. I'm sorry, sir. I forgot what your name is. And he starts walking over towards them.
Do they seem to be reacting negatively?
Give
to
me an
him
insight or a
approaching?
perception to see how you're, or an animal handling even.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see what's going on.
Brother Jubal, you think Avon is killing himself. Zuma, it's pretty clear this guy knows something you don't.
All right.
I'm gonna approach kind of still like freaking out and be like, Abaddon, come on. What are we doing?
You see him walk up to the tardigrade, and you see him pull like a big, like crunchy cricket from his ear. And you see him flick it towards the tardigrade, who sorts of bites it. As he's doing this one, this tardigrade comes up and tries to bite him. but he almost sort of handles it like a great white shark when you're underwater and you can just kind of move it.
Just kind of pushes its nose.
He's just kind of barely moving it. He's got a frog that's on his head too, that's just jumping from shoulder to shoulder while he's doing this.
I think there's something weird with that old man that you're friends with. To be honest
No,
with you, just
I simply
cricket.
underestimated him.
pull a cricket out of his ear.
You want one? You need one?
This is actually relatively normal for the first man.
How old is
How old is Abaddon?
Abaddon is... Oh, yeah. I forgot to read the whole...
At this point, Boyd is caught up to you guys. He's like, he walks up and he's like,
An elder druid at the ripe old age of 550, because remember, they age at different rates. Abaddon is quite elderly. While his body moves well, his mind is hazy. He has mushrooms growing in his ear, and a swarm of frogs lives on his body. The closer you guys get to him, he has visible barnacles that kind of grow on him. Abaddon at this point has almost become as much nature as he is human.
He's a bit older than Enoch, I imagine.
What you know about him as well is that he is a druid that refuses to... There's so many animals living inside of him that if he would wild shape, he would kill them all or make them homeless. So he does not ever take the form of an animal.
Boyd just like,
What's with him?
Nothing. He knows what he's doing. I simply underestimated him.
It's a disgusting old freak.
What are you
Hey,
guys
hey.
doing at this hour?
So I'm sorry.
We're heading to the Hellenes.
Oh.
We have to meet with first the third.
Oh, he's probably asleep. You know, he goes to bed soon. He's probably around... What time is it?
Well, we'll Abaddon will simply wait for him to wake up. That's not a problem.
You know, I was trying to get back earlier today. If they said, if you guys would have got back here earlier, the Temple of Moon sent a paladin.
They sent a paladin to the Hellenes?
Yeah, they wanted to talk to Toadless, I guess. I was trying to get back in time, but I lost track of the hours there.
The Temple of the Moon sent a paladin.
Oh yeah, the Foldies.
I'm just kind of...
The slur Foldies is what all of these people call anyone who believes in a god.
Brother Jabal comes from a more enlightened era. He's 300. He's the new blood. He doesn't like using Foldies as much as the older ones do.
No, they love calling these guys Foldies. They're always bending to pray. They call them Foldies.
He still doesn't really like them either. So he's just gonna be like, okay, I imagine there's no problem in hearing them out. We're a diplomatic people.
Here, let me help you guys out. He's gonna cast Longstrider on you guys to double your kind of rate of movement during night here.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
Tell him I'll be on my way, so I'll probably be there in the morning, unless one of you guys wants to carry me.
Yeah, not it.
Do me a solid.
I also look at Void. Not it. I'm not carrying that old fucking freak.
Void kind of just gives a small shrug and just puts the old guy on his shoulder.
Actually, it's easier for me if you carry me like a baby. And don't mind the frogs. The frogs will consider you part of my body now.
He's gonna put him in like a piggy, giving him a piggyback.
Hey Zuma, can you ease it on the freak stuff too? By the way,
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
These are
A
like
bat
weird
can
people.
hold onto like his giant warhammer, like under the handle on his back.
All
yeah.
right.
I'll try to be more accepting.
Yeah,
All right.
please. You know, we invited you people into the Quenched. Like we're good, but
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
just-
show some mutual respect here.
I mean,
All
they've
right.
been around together. You can't be pulling that racial shit, Jabal.
You just call that my man a freak.
Hey, I mean, he's like, what? Mushrooms growing out his ears.
Okay.
Frogs living on top of him. You ever see somebody like that?
Yes, there's a
lot of
ton of them. Almost all of them.
All right. As you guys move forward and forward through the night, I'd say at around 2 a.m., 1 a.m., you guys trek through the desert. As you guys get off the river and keep going through this path, it's mostly, you'll see sparse cactuses, a little bit of dry grasses, a lot of thorn bushes that kind of grow up in these very, very arid badlands. But as you guys get closer and closer to the Blue Brush Hill, you guys see, as you're approaching the easternmost flank of it, you see the Temple of Hellenace in the distance. And as you approach, guys come in on the scene there. There is a large blue streak
that's cool. That's really
glowing underneath the temple. As you approach, you see a statue that's identical to a statue you guys have in your village, a statue of Second, the son of First, the human demigod raised up to be the ruler of the Forge. As you guys approach Hellenace, peering out of the raging red sandstorm, gritty shrubs at your feet, you see a large white statue standing proudly over the landscape. This is a depiction of not the demigod First, but Second as a mortal, scarred, wounded, and raw. Behind it, the winds die out, and we see an idyllic green oasis with trees and fresh water. A few simple buildings and tents flank a large stone structure, Hellenace, a pyramid reaching as far underground as it does above ground. Behind Hellenace, we see a fissure in the ground, leading into the temple, pulsating with blue magic. So that's what we see. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here with one last thing, if you guys are okay with that timing.
I'm good with that. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. All right. As you guys are leaving, you approach the temple and you see somebody leaving as you are all approaching. As you guys leave, you see on the path heading out of the temple now, scowling, a large, impossibly tall woman, 7'4", massive. She is lithe and agile, and she looks exactly like Grace Jones.
Okay.
This woman is wearing green armor, and she is holding a long copper glaive. As you guys pass by, she scowls and says nothing. Do you say anything?
No. I'm just going to acknowledge her, just going to nod gently and let her be off.
Although, like, when we did see first spotter, Void did, like, kind of say to the old man on his back, like,
Brace yourself.
in case he had to fight with him on his back.
But she just walks by in complete silence, going down the path, heading towards the only thing in this direction, which would be, looks like she is heading towards your village.
Well,
And I think we are going to end it there. We'll end it there for today.
Yeah.
This is the first session here of Lore Club. We are underway. We have left the helm. We have gotten a good amount of combat in. And I
almost died already.
Yeah, you got fucked up.
Got close.
Yeah.
But
Gonna give me some eggs Benedict with Hellenace sauce now.
we're gonna drop back in next time. We may have an additional guest depending on how those guys work, but from here on out, we are locked in. We are just going to be moving through every week, but might have Joel and Patches on for the next one, but we're doing it on an as week basis.
No.
Anything you guys want to promote before we get out of here?
No, thank you very much.
No, I don't. I'm not.
That was
Oh, I guess
Follow Branson Owens on Twitch.
Where at?
Branson Owens on Twitch. Follow Where We're At Studios. I run the quote unquote Chicago table right now. If you want to listen to that podcast at all, I'm the DM currently, but back sessions, I guess seasons, whatever you want to call it, are DM'd by other players
Yeah,
at the
Can,
table.
We
You can
got
buy
real
stamps
DMs at this table,
from the
by the
post
way.
office if you want.
For a lot of
I
people
guess-
talk about their table and they have one DM and like 6 guys who play. We stay stacked with only DM. We got all
It's a DM
DMs here.
table.
This is
Only
DM.
we-
DMs.
Yeah, I guess
we
you
do all
guys
in
you
there.
guys do all DM. I don't
If you
DM, but
if you don't DM, you're not a real D&D guy. If you
I
don't
did DM recently though.
If you, don't
You did.
DM,
It was
you
fun.
Don't got that dog.
Broke
in
the
you.
cherry.
All right, but we're gonna go ahead and drop off here. We'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for watching. First session of Lore Club. See you guys. Bye.
Thank you all.
Bye bye.